Yoden with the first. What's good? Why is first 100 points? Just because I, you know, just because I figured it should be. It's burger time. What's up, Moppy? Just beat my 3rd gold stake run and completed my 3rd deck. Let's go. Congrats, man. Excuse me. Welcome in relatively sound. That's huge. Actually, congrats. Why not 1 point? I mean, I guess it could be 1 point, but 100 points in the grand scheme of like the channel point system just seemed like the best option, but it could be 1 point, I guess. All right. Still trying to beat Purple Stake? You'll get there, man. The game's a learning curve. Like, nobody should feel bad if they're still trying to, you know, beat some of the higher stakes or even the lower stakes. I mean, there's a lot to do in this game, man. Like, nobody should be like pressed about like, oh, I haven't beaten X stake yet. Like, dude, you'll get there. You'll get there. How's it going, someone unknown? I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. I appreciate you asking. How are you doing? Still trying to beat Plasma for the first time. That's crazy. I want to save up for VIP, but I also want a 1v1 shock. I'm so indecisive. I'd probably get my ass kicked because you're like pretty deep into the multiplayer community, I want to say. I'm also rusty as hell in multiplayer. I haven't played since the minor league Bellatra opener. I could probably count on one hand the amount of games that I've played in multiplayer. and 4 of them were last week. Purple Stake, in my opinion, had the highest spike in difficulty. I think retrospectively, Blue Stake is the highest spike in difficulty, or it's the most like radical change in gameplay, but maybe not the highest spike in difficulty. But yeah, when I was going through the stakes for my first time, Purple Stake definitely was like most of the stakes felt like a difficulty jump, but Purple Stake especially felt like a massive difficulty jump. You should play with Murphy. I doubt Murphy even knows who I am, dude. Like, if Murphy wanted to play, I would be so down, but like, I doubt Murphy even knows that I exist. Like, just because I have a lot of viewers does not mean that I'm like a staple in the community, man. Like Focus Shock is not a household name, if I had to guess, so to speak. I'm able to ask. I mean, go for it, I guess. I have like a 52% win rate, so there's a high chance you win. Dude, my win 52 like dwarfs my win rate. How many games do you have? I guess if you have like 50, no, if you have 52%, that's like an odd amount of games. You would definitely beat my ass up and down the street, guaranteed. Go to Vaga, he goes to Bean, and they go to Murphy. Bro, that's not how it works. Can you see your win rate and your stats? We're talking about multiplayer win rate. I know you can see like multiplayer ranked win rate on the website, but I don't think you can see in your stats how many times you've won, but I don't think you can see win rate, because like right here I can see on this profile that I have 221 wins total, but this doesn't give me a record of like 221 to like 496, right? 206 games? Yeah, you would beat my ass, man. No question. You should play with Drake. I would definitely not want to play with Drake. Chat, do you think... Chat, Jack Black mentioned once that that he was into Bellatro like a decent bit. Do you think there's a like there's a non-zero chance that Jack Black has watched one of my YouTube videos? That's kind of weird, but it's also hilarious. There is the chance that Jack Black has watched one of my YouTube videos is very low, but not zero. You're about to say you wouldn't play with Drake, but switch to want to? Oh, no, I don't want to. Drake wouldn't want to play with you as you're over the age of 18. Yeah, that's also true. Jimbo Jockey. Jimbo Jockey. Dude, can you guys imagine a Balatro movie that stars Jack Black as Jimbo? And it's the exact same premise as the Minecraft movie. It's just Jack Black in a clown outfit just saying random game piece names. Sock and Buskin, Flint and Steel. Sock and Buskin. This is a Joker. Dude, that would be peak. Oh my god. Chat, we might be cooking. The Rock has to play Stone Joker. The Order, the Nether. The Order. That isn't a king. That's a gross Michelle. The point redeemed for 1v1 does not say we can't do mods on, so when I get the points, you may need to download mods. I'm not doing mods if you redeem multiplayer. I'm just throwing that out there. Maybe the real Balatro was the friends we made along the way. Bro. Yeah, maybe. The plant. Then type it in the redeem genius vanilla multiplayer, buddy. If it doesn't say modded in the redeem, people get the idea. Except you, apparently, but now you've had it explained to you, so like you're chilling. What'll be Ender Pearl? I don't know. Just realized the 1v1 redeem lets you do a BO3, potentially 3 games for 30k points is kind of gas. Yeah, I like giving people the option of a BO3. Because I feel like especially does the multiplayer redeem say what the format is? I'm pretty sure it doesn't say format, so I guess we could decide that if somebody redeems it. Can we get BO5? No, I'm not doing best of 5s. I like to offer the opportunity at a BO3 because potentially the first game could just be like especially format dependent. The first game could just be a blowout if somebody sees something that the other dude doesn't. But a BO3 is like, okay, well, the chances of that happening diminish exponentially. So like I at least like to give the option, but like, no, we're not doing. Can we do first to 3? No. That would take forever. Okay, that's what it says. So it doesn't say format. So I guess that was before I like that was before I was like even familiar with like what the different formats were. Hello, Focus. Are you still the cock or did you return to Focus Shock? What? What is Blood yapping about? Half and half. What is that? First we discard, then we play. Let's Balatro. I mean first to 2. Yep, that's what a BO3 is, bruh. Terwaz would definitely cook you in a 1v1. I don't know about me. Both of you would cook me in a 1v1, bro. He's number 2 right now. He was number 1 like last week. Yeah, I know. Terwaz is like disgusting. I'm aware of this, and I'm like, I was not good at my peak, but I've since fallen off quite a bit. Luna for the 1 biddy. Arizona Arnold Palmer light half and half iced tea lemonade. Yo, Arizona Arnie Palmies. So good. I think a lot of this chat would cook you in a 1v1. See, that's where I disagree. It kind of depends on how many people are in here. Chat, does he know that he's muted? Shut up, stream. I am not muted. L-pull. L-pull. I don't think the majority would cook me in Balatro in multiplayer. Muted, by the way. I would slam you in Balala. Schmeckles, I don't want to, like, throw shade at you whatsoever. I don't want to throw shade at you whatsoever, Schmeckles. I would dog you in a 1v1. There are people in here who could beat my ass up and down the street in multiplayer Balatro. Schmeckles, I would dog you. It would not be close. Nah, don't buy it. It would not be close. Schmeckles, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because my key to victory is we just need the seed to have an 8-ball, and then you would just be completely, like, you would just throw all caution to the wind to pick up the 8-ball, and then I would just have the W. I finally reached Gold Stake. I have not beaten it. What's good, Kita? Congrats on Gold Stake. Orange Aces, he's back. Thank you, brother. Indeed I am. Indeed I am. I would 100 no chance or doubt get my ass beat. Key 2 Kita reference? Yeah, maybe. I don't have a PC to do multiplayer. Yeah, I know. Oakman Aiden as well. Schmeckles would froth at the mouth at the sight of an 8-ball and die. That's what I'm saying. I can, you know, especially my mods, I could use their weaknesses to my advantage. But then there's people like Cheese and like Someone Unknown and like Terwaz who are like actual like goated multiplayers who would just actually make me eat pavement in game. All right, chat, plan for today. You know the plan for today. Most of you in here are literate. Not going to say all of you, but most of you in here are literate. You can read the title, and if you can't read the title, you can see the stats in the top left. We're going to be running Gold Stakes again. We made it through our second rotation of all of the decks last time, and we actually improved quite a bit, which I think some of that was us getting lucky. I believe... What if I can't read? Well, that's why I'm explaining this, Yotim. Our first rotation in the decks, when we played all of them in a row, we got 5 wins and 10 losses. Our second rotation was, I believe, 8 wins and 7 losses. I don't think I'm going to be improving on that every time, because that's just, like, not feasible. But I would like to at least match that. I think 8 wins and 7 losses. Like, that's a positive win-loss in Gold Stake across all decks. Like, I feel like that's pretty good. The only way I could beat Shock would be a flush build, since I only play flush. No, I would definitely, like, you're not beating me with a flush build, because flush builds are like the only thing you can play in multiplayer, unless A, you're playing Gold Stake, or B, you have the very rare opportunity of a seed where it's Baron over like Idol. But every other time you have to play flush into like flush 5, right? Or I guess you don't have to play flush into flush 5, but like endgame is always flush 5. The only way I could beat Shock would be a flush build followed by Cheese, me when Shock picks Gold Stake. Oh, you know I'm slamming Gold Stake every time. That's what I did in the... Well, okay, granted, I still lost against both of them, but that's what I did in the Pokemon tournament with Vagabond and Sizak, bro. You just slam Gold Stake against both of those guys. Because, like, those guys, like, the top players on multiplayer, I'm not beating them in White Stake. I already don't play a lot of White Stake, but also just, like, they're the goats of White Stake. They're way better at min-maxing White Stake seeds. Gold Stake is, like, all that I play, so even if they, like, have a wide range of knowledge on Gold Stake, even if they're also, good on Gold Stake, I just have to force Gold Stake against them. Sizak is, like, goated at Gold Stake. Yeah, but, like, the skill gap between me and Sizak on White Stake is still smaller than the skill gap between me and Sizak on Gold Stake. Now, that being said, Sizak is a machine, so, like, he still presses me either way. But, like, whereas the skill gap between Sizak and I is, like, this on Gold Stake, it's, like, this on White Stake. So, like, yeah, he's still better at Gold Stake than me, but, like, if I pick White Stake, I'm just auto dying. So like I have to at least play a little bit to my outs. I could take Sizak. Okay, so now we're just lying. So now we're just lying. Good morning, at least for me. Good morning, Jinsey. Chat, am I weird for liking black purple as the best multiplayer combo? Black deck purple stake? Yeah, I would say that's weird. I would say purple stake is a slept-on stake, but black deck on purple stake is kind of wild. Challenging him is like challenging Mike Tyson to a boxing match. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty close. No, it's purple deck, black stake. Shut up, Schmeckles. All right, anyway, let's get into the runs. I've yapped for literally 20 minutes. Let's get into the runs. Also, if you're on YouTube, I fixed YouTube monetization, so memberships are now live. I don't have any plans for memberships, like membership bonuses right now. I think there are a couple of emotes hooked up to memberships, but other than that, they just kind of work as a support system, aka give me money. Excuse me. But yeah, that makes him the Jake Paul of Bellatra then. Okay, don't compare my goat Sizak to Jake Paul. All right, I will not be having that. Can you yap for longer? I'm bored. I'm too poor to give money. Yeah, no. Y'all are chilling. Finally finished all the decks for C+, but black stake or black deck, and now black deck, I'm assuming, and now I don't want to live anymore. Yeah, black deck does that for black deck does that to people. I apologize, but like I also sympathize, you know. That was low-key bars. Anyway, let's get into the runs. Mods, if you want to throw up the first prediction of the night. Starting up on the third rotation of decks, going to be playing red deck and just cycling through all the decks left to right from there. Put up a, I can do it actually. I'm going to be faster. I already did it. Bums. Just kidding. I'm excited for when we get new emotes here. I just need to like find some, bruh. There's probably been like so many that I've missed over the streams, but like, you know, what can you do? Anyway, chat, gamble with your channel points. Do you think I'm going to win red deck gold stake, or do you think I'm going to fumble and die? All right, so we're taking rare. No, I'm just kidding. I would never. Unless. No, I would never. Unless. No. Chat. Seriously, I would never do that. God dang it, Shock. I was setting that up. Nope. I need to take some more reaction screenies. You missed the blueprint and the rare tag. Just hold R. Yeah, true. It's over. Foil, oops. I would low-key take this speculatively if it was not perishable, but both of our shop options being perishable. Should have taken it, I guess. All right, cool. Off to a fantastic start. I think having pivot would be so fun as an emote. I kind of want to make piss break into an emote as well, which I don't know if that's like stupid, but I feel like all the time on stream, I'm like, chat, I gotta go take a piss. I'll be right back. It's every 7 minutes. It's not every 7 minutes. Okay, I do actually. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't have to take one right now. God, what are these shops? Eternal Sixth Sense. I'll take the Temperance because, like, it's got to be money in the future. But like, damn, dude, we time you every time. That's like kind of. I don't even know if scary is the right word. Deranged maybe is a better word. Piss break in the same style of the Nope from a Wheel of Fortune card. That's kind of what I was thinking, like, genuinely. I think that would be kind of funny. How much is 3 of a kind with the plus 50? This has got to be close to, like, 200, 300. No, this has got to be 300. 250. Split the difference. Okay, we can do this. You average 83.1 seconds. Shut up. Sixth Sense gives Ankh Wraith. No, it does not. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. This is Focus Shock and not Vaga, and then bro posts the Vaga washed emote. That's crazy. I am not Vaga washed, bro. If anything, Vagabond is Vaga washed. Smash like. Am I right or am I right? Spotify Wrapped. Ah, piss. What am I reading, man? Okay, so if we get more perishables, you're rental. Like, I really want you because you're really good, but we can't afford a rental right now. We're taking scholars so that we have some sort of scoring that sticks around. Is it terrible? Yeah. Am I really sad about it? Yeah. Is there kind of nothing that I can do about it? Yeah. I think on 3 discards, probably just search for the hearts here. Okay, glad to see that that's working out for me. That's sick. That's sick. One more. All right. Well, who beat you in the Pokemon tournament? Listen, I set out what I accomplished what I set out to do against Vagabond in the Pokemon championship, which was to get a Sudowoodo against him because it was funny. Because he lost to Sudowoodo every single game that he played except mine. And mine, he still played against Sudowoodo. I thought that was funny. What happens if you don't have the money to pay for a rental, Joker? Yeah. YouTube chat is correct. You just go into debt. Which is very sad, as you might assume. Is this just an Arrowhead line? I hate that this is probably just flush gaming, but like Arrowhead is so slept on. We're probably just flush gaming. I went all in on this prediction. You better win. I mean, dude, this has been like so many shit shops in a row. We are probably not winning, if I had to guess. That gives us no molt. I got to discard here. Okay, that's kind of cool if we can top deck another spade. This should win. Nice voice crack. Mods, timeout Aiden for 3 years. God. What are these? You would think a brother had like Tarot Merchant or something. There's just, I'm pretty... Scholar and Arrowhead have been like our only jokers in the shop. No? Aside from Buffoon packs? This is horrible. Trust Wraith? I got unseated Naninf. Congrats, Arcane. No Wraith, but, I mean, Immolate doesn't hurt. Would a Hex maybe be better for Arrowhead? No, I'm not playing flushes. This game thinks it can force me to play flushes against my will, and I am here to tell video game, not happening. Okay, maybe it's happening, chat. Maybe it's happening. Shite. No, this is fine. This is actually low-key. We're actually low-key kind of chilling with this, no? Banana Arrowhead is, like, somewhat okay for us. It's not incredible, but, like, it's not bad. What does Arrowhead Banana get us for just playing pairs? Because I feel like this is somewhat feasible on red deck. I think this is just fine. I think we just pair max now. Immolate my beloved? True. Didn't open the tarot pack. I have $5. I have $5. What do you want from me? What am I getting from a tarot pack besides a judgment that is valuable to me? Maybe gold? Maybe gold. Soul? Shut up, cheese. Temp is the biggest gamble of all time for net positive, I think $5. That's just not a good deal. Told you I'd be back, bro. Wasn't the day I thought it would be, but I'm back. Welcome in Perkeo Gaming. Hell yeah. Your advice about pair builds, def is why I won my orange steak finally. See chat. Everybody says that Kita is like the GOAT in chat, all right? So don't listen to me. Listen to Kita. Because Kita knows what they're talking about. And they said, hey, Focus Shock, your pair advice? Kind of good, actually. Anyway. What's your favorite Joker? What is my favorite Joker? I actually don't really know off the top of my head. Do I even have a favorite Joker? What's a Joker that I meme on a lot? Oh, Spaceman. Dude, Spaceman's got to be up there. Other people hate Spaceman, but I think Spaceman's really funny just because he procs a lot for me. He procs like disproportionately for me, which I know is just like bias and like the human brain, but like I still think it's funny. If we're talking for gold stake, hologram 100%. I think hologram for winning gold stake runs is like the most valuable or like the most versatile scaling X-Molt Joker. Mine is Lucky Cat. Lucky Cat's a great pick. Per KO, totally not biased. Ancient Joker is my favorite. Ancient Joker is really cool. Got negative 4 fingers yesterday. It looked so good. Yeah, negative 4 fingers is pretty cool. How can I beat Plasma Deck for the first time? Are you on White Stake Plasma Deck? Just chips max. Just get a bunch of chips Jokers if you're on White Stake. Your misprint unluck is being blessed as Spaceman luck? Yeah, exactly. Spaceman either procs 100% of the time or 0 for me, no in between, but fair, I'm on Blue Stake at the moment, a bit stuck it seems. Yeah, Blue Stake is a bit of a loser, for lack of a better term. So like being stuck on Blue Stake, I get it, man. I understand. I understand the frustration. All right, play Arrowhead pair. Maybe follow that up with a I mean, there's no reason for us to be playing pairs at this point in time, no. I guess for like the speculative supernova that we always hit. Let's play the 2 pair. Hopefully this is enough chips where Banana gets us over. Yeah, we're chilling. Gold Joker pays for the rent on Banana, and then Egg is just kind of money on top, which is pretty cool. See, we're not like... I don't know. This is a really awkward position. We're kind of just flatlining with our score. Like, we need something. No spades in the top deck. That's huge. Just discovered the bugged erratic deck seed. My whole deck is 10 of spades. Hell yeah. There's a bunch of them, if I'm not mistaken. I just lose first ante? Flush on Plasma Deck beats every single blind first ante. I can't get flushes. I think that's just a skill issue then, man. What seed is Oops All 10s? There's like a ton of Oops All 10s seeds, if I'm not mistaken. Because they occur in like increments. I know Ginger Syrup in chat knows something about that, but as far as I'm aware, they occur in like increments. So there's like actually a bunch of them. Oh, come on, man. All right, we can just play the flush. I just need 1. Yeah, you're chilling. Yay, Banana's gone. That's like all of our scoring down the toilet. That's huge. All right, let me sell eggs so that I can double my money. And now what are we doing? Take Astronomer. Don't need chips. This is not the run for Baron, dude. This is not the run for Baron. What are we doing, man? I'm so excited to try Erratic. Erratic is funny. It's not my favorite deck, but it's funny. Hit C+ the other day, and I'm a 69 out of 150 for C++. Any advice? Essentially just like play the deck that you're good with, right? Play whatever you're... I would say a lot of people are going to tell you to play Anaglyph decks that you can cheese for like big negative skips. I think that happens 1 in about every 20 Anaglyph runs. I would say just whatever deck you have, like whatever deck you think you're the most familiar with, whatever deck you think has your highest win rate. If you're just trying to get gold stickers and you don't really care about like playing all the other decks, just spam the hell out of that deck, and you're being able to win a bunch of runs on that deck is going to compound the most amount of gold stickers, regardless of if you're using like the same couple of jokers to carry a run. If you're winning like more runs overall, you're going to be getting more gold stickers overall, right? Even if you just get like 1 or 2 here and there, as opposed to like taking 10 hours to get like 1 big run where you get like 8 or 9, right? My gentleman's rule for erratic deck is to not peek at the deck until after the first blind. I think that gets you killed a lot, or it at least gives you a lot less money a lot. Hinaglyph and Green deck are my two favorites, but I hate Grimbo. I love Grimbo. What the fluff, man? Baron Mime build? This is not Baron Mime, bro. The red seal on an 8 is really unfortunate because we're like never strengthening that if we're thinking about taking this Baron, right? Is a judgment worth $12 to me? Normally, not even close. Staring down the wall with a Baron in the shop? Yeah, probably. That doesn't help. Unless I roll into like a strength or something, that doesn't help whatsoever. God, this is not a Baron pivot, but like we're dead here anyway, right? I think I just gotta send it, man. Mult cards could help. See, like, this gets me nothing. Like, no, we're just dead here. Almost assuredly. $14.85 on Mult cards with a Steel King. Yeah, no, we're just dead. This is getting us no chips though, right? Like Mult here is probably not the problem. No, because we have Arrowhead chips. No, we're just like turbo dead. Streamer is desperate for more score with Baron pivot. Yeah, you got that right, bruh. Okay. Can play the straight with 2 kings. This gets me, if that got me 1,400, this probably gets me like close to 3 grand. Right on the money. That's still like not good though. How many jacks do I have? I've tossed a bunch of jacks, tossed a bunch of 8s. Yeah, we're dead here. Almost certainly. This isn't like horrid score because we get scholar bonus, but like it's not good. Raps. GGWP. Go for Spades Flush. Yeah, Spades Flush was still not winning there. Baron needs planet levels. Yeah, but like... I mean, it was like the best thing that we could have had there. Wall is just kind of inconvenient when we were already like scraping to get by. It is what it is. Are thou winning? Does that answer your question? All right. God, that was brutal early on. That was not fun. Oh well. Bang. At least the title doesn't need changing. Yeah, true, I guess. Anti-3 wall is crazy. Anti-3 wall is annoying, but it is what it is. Dude, we had like nothing that whole game. The only thing that looked enticing at all for like gold stake long game was the bus that we got right before this wall. And it was rental, so like that's not even that good. That was horrid. That was awful. Mods, you could just end the prediction and vaporize my 2K points. All right, starting another prediction. Vote with the points. We're on blue deck this time. If I lose with blue deck, I'm going to crash out. I want to say I'm undefeated with blue deck, but I actually don't think that's the case. Yeah, I'm 1-1 with blue deck somehow. Anti-2 needle when trying to paramax, or the eye anytime? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I think going for the hearts is like not incredible. Maybe when we have high ranks, it's fine. See, like that's what I was worried about. Never punished. Actually, just barely not punished. Shaka was about to click the start prediction button. Gotta get faster, bruh. Gotta get faster. God. It's never a Droll Joker run. I'm just taking whatever's in here. It's never a Droll. What am I looking at, man? Hit the road, chat. It's not hit the road. Shit the road? Yeah, I can get more behind that. What am I looking at? All right, we're taking this and just selling it for a Droll Joker. That's actually so buns. Oh my god, dude, it's never a Droll Joker run. It's never a Droll... Chat, Droll Joker might be, unironically, my least favorite Joker in the entire game. If you're relying on Droll Joker early on, you're always dead. Well, that's something. I don't think it's anything good at all. But that's something. I remember when channel points were first introduced and I was like, wow, it's just like that Nightbot feature that allowed me to gamble my life savings away. We could. We have just enough. Yeah, but this does literally nothing for us right now. And then next ante, if we full skip with it. Next ante, this does one of two things. It does also 0 because we try to build around it and we play shops. In which case, if we don't get a Joker the next shop, we just die. Or we full skip and it's a times 1.5 going into ante 2 boss blind and we just pass away unless we get like a straight flush. Like, is this objectively really funny? Yeah. Does it suck fat eggs here? Yeah, it's horrible. That gets us killed 100% of the time. Go for it. That gets us killed quite literally 100% of the time. Unless we get extremely lucky. Like, unless we get comic... It's an investment. Yeah, a bad one. It's negative and we're on blue deck. It's an investment, bro. It's a horrid investment. Why do you always have to be perishable, man? I'm still taking it because Matador... Wait, what is the boss? No, Matador doesn't even work. God damn it. Why do you always have to be perishable, you stupid asshole? I hate this game. Raised Fist could be fine. Punished? What do you mean punished? We couldn't afford that if we took... what's it called? God damn it. Throwback. Breaking streamer doesn't listen to chat's bad idea. Riot outside house. This is for not taking it. We die if we take it, chat. I don't know what you're on about. We're taking this Raised Fist. Droll Joker, I hate with a burning passion. I'm still taking Blueprint because if we come across any Econ Joker ever that does more than like, that gives us more than like $3, the Blueprint just like fixes our economy for the entire game. So is it kind of like a meme, like gamble? Yeah, but like Blueprint perishable, unironically kind of good still. Econ is going to be satellite that you can't scale. Well, probably. Or it can be a Midas Mask. That's also perishable, but also doesn't scale with Blueprint. That's so huge. Regardless, I'm taking that. Especially if we're working on an Eternal Raised Fist build. That's just kind of free money. Because we're going to be keeping our higher ranks in our hand at all times. Like, I don't see how we get punished for taking a mask. And it's natty perishable, which, like, who cares? Because mask should always be perishable. I'm going to play the pair of jacks and hope that this doesn't win. I'm going to give crappy raised fist value. Yeah, because now I can play high card king. Actually, maybe I could do... I've hit all my other hearts. I guess I'm just full discarding, keeping the pair of eights. There we go. That was pretty good. Spent a couple of dollars on hands, but now we have, what, 7 gold cards in the deck? That's pretty hot. Vampire, Trust. Well, I mean, somebody memed about having Econ that we can't scale, which, like, yeah, the Rocket is Econ we can't scale, but the Rocket's also, like, kind of good. This immediately pays for itself, right? Because we take it for $6, it has $3 sell value, and then we're going immediately into a boss blind, so it gives us $3. Plus, there's a Temperance in the shop, so I think we always take that Rocket. I literally don't think there's ever a universe where you shouldn't take that Rocket there. I think it's always a bad play to pass on it. Let's just ship this and hope that we hit face cards. God damn it. And they were both not gold, too. Are you actually serious? This game sucks. I'm just kidding. Kind of awkward because we're not making cards into gold, but also this is a, like, monumentally... This hand makes me so incredibly wealthy, it's insane. So, like, I'm not that pressed over it, right? Like, I'm not that gutted over this. I would let most vampires into my house if I'm being real. Yeah, dude, like, a lot of them seem chill. I can't even fault you for that, dude. Why did I sell Droll Joker there? I don't want to see that, John, ever. Grimbo on the run that we're... Especially rental Grimbo with the run that we're cooking up. I mean, we need scaling plus molt, and at worst, we just sell it and get $1 back, but, like... Grimbo on like, raised fist shit makes me kind of nervous, low-key. I think we pop a Hungman. Our gold cards are just so much money. What's the largest Lucky Cat you've had? We had a seeded run where we got it up to, like, a couple 100x, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've ever gotten quad-digit X, but I've gotten pretty close on seeded runs. And I think we had one unseeded run where we still got it to, like, 250 or something. We're always taking Blue Seal. I would trade my firstborn for a Blue Seal, chat, if I'm just keeping it a stack. Blue Seals are nasty. There's not many things that I would do to skip out on a Blue Seal. Why was I copying Grimbo with Blueprint? What am I doing? Streamer, what are you doing? I thought my unseeded 27.25x was good. I mean, if that's, like, unseeded, like, yeah, that's really good. I'm not saying that that's, like, bad. I'll post it in the Discord. Hell yeah. 8-Ball gives Soul Shiko. We're not taking 8-Ball here, bro. There's no reality where we take 8... Wasn't it Eternal? There's no reality where I'm taking an Eternal 8-Ball here. You're actually tripping. Okay, now... Every single card in my deck except for one is gold. I'm just selling this Midas Mask. I'm not like there's no point in keeping a Midas Mask around to try and get value on one gold card. That's just not happening realistically. These are both so bad. Eternal Rental Trading card is cool, but, like, the majority of our scoring is going away because Blueprint is perishable and, like, also raised... I don't know. This is, like, kind of weird. Shoot. I guess that's scaling plus molt. Eternal Rental Shoot makes me really nervous, though. I kind of don't like this. I guess if we're already locked into Raised Fist, this is, like, not bad, but I'm not particularly fond of this. 8-Ball synergizes with the Blueprint, you just gotta trust in it. Hell no. Our Blueprint's perishable. The 8-Ball is eternal. That shit's not happening. Shoot's like, I don't like Shoot, man. Especially on a relatively unfixed deck. Like, we're already wanting to keep face cards in our hand because of gold, which is like, yeah, that's maybe some incentive to keep shoot, but like shoot I just don't like. I'm rolling over it, I'm not gonna lie. I do need chips, so even though this makes me really sad because it's a rental, I'm gonna take it. I don't need oops, bro. Like, I just don't. Like, I don't know what else to say. I really don't know what else to say. Also sold by not keeping the Midas Mask. Unfortunate. That's crazy, man. Grimbo wants me to not discard for more gold here. And seeing as Blueprint is going to pass away and we're going to lose a lot of our scoring, I think I'm going to listen. I think I'm going to take Grimbo's wants into... I think I'm going to take Grimbo's wants into account. The oops was right there. He sold. Hello? What do you mean? To-do list. All right, I'm taking this Pluto right off the bat. I want the pack before I take the to-do list, but we're probably taking to-do list. Both Square Joker and Foil Certificate kind of make me want to change my mind. We don't need another rental with this build, though, so let's just take this Square Joker. Gold Sealed Glass. Yeah, why not? Uno Dos. Nothing there really matters to me. And now we scale the Square Joker and the Grimbo. Stop double-clicking. I'm, like, so paranoid that my dumbass is accidentally gonna, like, sell him, and then I'm just gonna be so sad. I was also playing pairs because I wanted to get used to pair run, so I was playing pairs and spammed high card to build up lucky because I had card sharp, so I couldn't play multiple pairs, so that's fair. Certificate for the speculative hologram. Yeah, no, absolutely. We barely make this. I don't think we're barely making this when we have Sly Joker. Yeah, we're not barely making this. We're going to be barely making next blind to your credit. But for right now, we're fine. No, one of our gold cards was debuffed. I'm so sad. Decided whether to keep you or music on in the background to sleep. Well, I hope it was me. All right, no wall. Wheel. Close. Crystal ball. The humble dyslexic wall. Anyway. Smash like? No, actually don't. That was pretty bad. Is there any reason to not just like copy a face card for gold? Like Hermit's a lot of money, but like we have raised fists, so we want to be getting rid of our low ranks anyway. Like gold cards are pretty sick. I feel like deathing a gold face card is like, I feel like it's fine. Maybe Hermit is a bit. Our jokers are kind of lackluster. I'm gonna take the Hermit. We need to be rolling down and buying some packs. These are all dog shit. I mean, 2 pairs like usable, but just barely. I guess I'm playing 2 pair. Now I've decided. Good night. I'll still be here. Just explain everything. Guys, look, it's part 1 of 2 of the Balatro Exodia. We just need a Chad. Never taking photo there. Never taking photo there. This is not a photo run. Almost assuredly not. All right, we'll just scale. We'll just scale. It's fine, chat. We're on blue deck. Has there ever been a blue deck run that has been punished by scaling? There was a possible oops Bloodstone. The Bloodstone was Eternal Rental, which I guess is not that bad, but still. Wasn't it Eternal Rental, or am I stupid? I really want to get a level in. Actually, should I just play high card? Low-key. You already have a level 2 high card, and I'm just playing high card. Good. It's bad with Sly Joker, but if we have enough Square Joker scaling to set us up, this is fine. I'm just playing high card. Feel like we kind of have to with Raised Fist. No. We're still profiting with 2 rentals, which is crazy. W Midas Mask, actually sick. Tower card. We can use that to get us out of a bind. Potentially, Seltzer is worthless. W Tarot Block. Okay, this is a situation where I think I'm actually hanging my man here because Blue Seal is my bae, and I love Blue Seal with all of my heart. Take lucky cards because I think they're silly. Go next. I don't want to put lucky on low ranks. That's no. Not happening. I'll do this though. I think we have to play pair until we get the Blue Seal just so we can get the Sly Joker value for right now, but I think if the Blue Seal decides to pop its way into our hand, we definitely just play high card as the last hand, because I think high card, once we get this Square Joker scaled up, is going to be our long-term way to go. And it might not even be that bad right now just because we've scaled it like a little bit. Like it's still not horrendous right now. I think we just dodge. Now, you know what? As long as I can... This gets me up to interest cap, though. I think it's fine to not scale Square Joker one time. Just so I get some extra money and the Blue Seal. You love Blue Seal so much you will hang the competition at the gallows to show your dedication. Dude, Blue Seal is actually my goat. Blue Seal is S+ tier in Gold Stake. I cannot stress to you how important Blue Seals are in this video game. They're disgusting. They're so good. They're so good. Put gold on the Blue Seal. Bro, like, what is that? Why is everything that's, like, even remotely good rental? Why? This is so annoying. Play the pair. I didn't even see what Raised Fist gave me. My Gold Seal, no! Cruelly ripped from my arms. Nerf Blue Stake and Blue Seal. Unironically, I do think Blue Seal needs a nerf. See, this has me scared because this could be our Blue Seal and then I cry. But that's okay. No, it's never the Blue Seal, chat. It's never the Blue Seal. We actually didn't even get the Blue Seal, which does make me a little bit sad, but that's fine. The anti-5 boss has every opportunity to kill. Yeah. I think we have to take Blackboard just because, like, at this point in the game, you see Times Molt, you take it, but we're like almost never activating that if we're still scaling Square Joker. That also makes palette, like, we want the hand size so that we can be rich and we can keep all this extra shit in our hand. But, like, Blackboard makes taking palette so awkward. I need suit changers, like, very badly. I'm not taking 8-ball for them. I'm desperate. I'm not that desperate. I can hold off on that. Let's take you. That could be something. This could also be something. This could also be something. There's 3 like really good hits in this pack. I think we take the purple seal just for suit changers, like, unironically. We need suit changers to survive now. I think that's just inarguable. I really want to do this just to gauge my high card score. 11K. Oh, this is so buns. I'm spending so much money just for the Blackboard. I actually didn't have to do that. I don't really know why I did in retrospect, but that's okay. No, I had played a pair. We're crashing the bus all over again. It's fine. Scaling Square or awkward Blackboard? Yeah, that's essentially it. Throwback makes the return. It's not what I want to see. That's not... I'm tarot blocking with it, but, like, really, bruh? You're going to toss me a star in this trying time? Are we dead ass? Let's scale you, and then let's scale you in case I get, like, exactly Purple Seal Fool into garbage in this pack. Oh, Pluto. Go next. I think we're taking palette, but I think we're really sad about it. Okay, maybe we're... Jesus, what is this hand? God damn. Ship it. The score's nothing in the grand scheme. That's an exquisite top deck. I guess I did get rid of one of my rentals when I copped Blackboard, so maybe we're not that sad about not being able to keep as much of this gold in our hand, but also, like, let me keep the gold, bruh. Let me just sack a hand for gold, honestly. I don't even need the Blackboard. Just give me the gold. I'll even sack 2 hands now that I have a shit ton of gold. I think that's just the play until we literally can't do it anymore. I think we just don't care about the Blackboard and we just money max. Need Blackboard to activate a bunch or it's dead. Yeah, I mean, like, once or twice we'll need it, but, like, right now we're scoring 7k points on a hand. I think once we get, like, close to the blind, we just, like, shit out a bunch of hands to try and keep our money. Okay, Hermit there is pretty cool. No, do tarot cards exist? It would appear not. Give me another purple seal, please. None of these matter. I think I'm not taking palette here, which is really sad, but I think it's just what I have to do to, like, not get punished with this Blackboard play. I really want this because we have so much gold, but, like, palette just makes it exponentially harder, especially when we have no suit changers for spades or clubs to our name. Palette just makes it exponentially harder to do the Blackboard thing. It's going to discard my gold because it's the hook. Actually, never mind, because it already pisses me off because of Grimbo, so it doesn't need to do, like, extra. Never mind, it discards the gold. These shops have been buns. I mean, we have a good lineup, so, like, I'm not that sad about the shops being buns, because, like, as weird as this predicament is, if we didn't have a Blackboard at all, we just die here. But, like, also, Blackboard is, like, one of the worst conditional X-Mults that we could have gotten. But, I mean, we're still living, right? So I'm cool with that. Window doesn't matter. I think we take seed money into you. Sure. Go next so that we can keep all that money. I just need a suit changer, man. Like, we're losing so much value playing hands like this. This is so ass. And I can't get the Blackboard mult unless I play a flush here. This is a $6 flush that I'm playing. This is so garbage. The silver lining to our cloud right now is that our blue seal is a spade. If our blue seal wasn't a spade, I would be irate. All right, I'm just discarding. Shock is so Sigma. Thanks. We have 3 hands left. I'm just gonna... We're saved! I'm just gonna ship a bunch of random high cards and keep as much money in my hand as possible. Because I would imagine with our points being where they're at, we probably don't need Blackboard right now. Nope. Yep. That's how it always be. All right, we get High Card Planet, and we've got, like, what, $21 there? That's kind of insane. Pluto card. Where are the tarots, dude? Glumbus? This is not a Glumbus pivot. We have 2 lucky cards in a deck of 51. Sun is so cool. At least I'm tarot blocking these now, but, like, really? 4 with the follow. Welcome in. Is it just me, or has Kiwi not been here for 84 years? Kiwi pops in every once in a while. The hell was that Joker? Glumbus is a reskin of Lucky Cat that Stream asked me for one time. God, we are just getting bent over with this luck, man. I really want to pop this Emperor, but, like, it's a jamble. Okay, we got Sun back and we got money. You know what? I'm cool with that. What's the mod that shows the stats under the Jokers? It is called Joker Display, and I would highly recommend playing with it. It's incredible. It adds a lot to the experience. All right, well, at least we're blocking these 2, like, bummy tarot cards, but, like, I need the good tarot cards, man. Thank you. Yeah, no problem, man. Thank you for the follow and for watching. All right, this doesn't win, so we can play this. Is streamer not paramaxing in gold stake? No. No, I know. I know, chat. It's weird for me, too, but I think high card was a better play here. Just started playing a few days ago, and I'm hooked. Huge! I love hearing that we still have noobs in the community. I love that there are still people, like, flocking to the game. That actually makes me very happy. I'm keeping this Fool, and I'm tarot blocking this shop, because if we get the World or the Moon in this pack... Come on, man! I need... I'm out here like SpongeBob, bruh. I need it. Baron would go so crazy here for real. Yeah, Baron here is unironically just better than Blackboard, right? By like a lot. This game's trying to kill you. Yeah, this game is making me work for the victory here. Devil Tower, I don't hate that, but like, dude, work with me. There's a Pluto card in the Celestial Pack. That's also pretty nice. We'll take one more reroll. It's like the third time that 8 ball has been shoved down my throat. That's crazy. I think I just got to do this, no? Play the pair. Oh shit, I have a rock in my hand. I always forget that rocks don't activate Blackboard. That's not good. Does stone work with Blackboard? That was a very well-timed comment. 8-ball Pog? Chat, don't say 8-ball Pog. You made that extra rock? I know, but I'm trying to get the... in my head, I was like, okay, we can get red cards out of our hand, but that's not how Blackboard works with rocks. In my head, it was a really smart play, but like in... the video game, it was a really bad play. It's like a really stupid play. That's okay. Bars. Oh my god! just one tarot card that I need, man. One copy of the World that I would be happy with at this point. One. Please. What's your deck looking like? We have like not edited it whatsoever besides all these gold cards that we got from Midas. Bunch of planets. Like, goddamn, dude. Red Seal, that could end up being significant. I'll take Hone here because a Polychrome could save my ass. List, Showman. What are these? Like, dude. We could have taken Hallucination there, maybe, but I think Rocket just gives us more expected tarot card value than Hallucination does. Although we've been drawing like ass so far, so like maybe I'm wrong. Like we've just found 0 tarot cards, so like maybe I'm not correctamundo. Best shops of all time? Yeah, true. No, these shops are goated, chat, trust. I'm getting desperate for any sort of tarot cards that I can get my grubby little fingies on. I'm just discarding here, bruh. I also want the money, so I think I am just going to play... No, pair wins. I guess it doesn't matter if it wins if it activates Blue Seal. Manacle helps? Wait, is it Manacle? Oh, Manacle does help, actually. That is, like, a little bit funny. I'm getting the Blue Seal if I can't get Purple Seal value. Or I'll just get money. That works, too. Looks like we're not getting high card value, which I think is fine. Let's just ship it. Calculated. Oh wait, that's 120k, not 110. Dude, I was playing a Roblox game about surviving in the forest and it was thundering and I was one shot, got back to camp, and as I had the lightning rod in my hands to put down, I get sniped by the thunder. Bro. You might need to reevaluate your relationship with thunder. Bro. That's not what I need right now. Lover's card actually does work with Blackboard, so like that's a complete desperation plea, but I'm about it. This run wins if finisher boss doesn't murder you. Does it? I don't think it does. Even on 5 hands, I think we still just die. Just because blackboard is so insignificant, or not insignificant, inconsistent. God. We'll cryptid the gold seals just because, like, money is money. Like, dude, even these Mega Arcana skips are, like, low-key kind of looking tasty. Yeah, like, we're making 46k on 5 hands. That gets us through small blind ante 8, which is not bueno. Granted, we're going to be, like, scaling planets and shit like that, but, like, don't get baited by the skips. No, never. But, like, it was kind of looking tasty. But it was still, like, hands down a really bad play. We'll sell... I guess we'll just... I want to hold this for, like, if we need it for a boss or something. That's, like, maybe a little awkward. And we just sell you. Play the high card, get the Pluto. Play the lucky card, maybe. I think I should just be more aggressive with trying to find my purple seals, which, like, that's, you know, maybe a bit late for that, but like, our tarot card luck has just been nutty and, like, not in a good way. Brother. One world, dude. One world. Uno. Please. How are the runs going? They're going. They're going, Vagabond. How have you been, man? Hope you're holding up well. Just use your lovers at this point? I mean, probably. Is there anything with, like, a seal or some shit that I could use this on where it's, like, significant? No. Won my minor league Bellatra match? Hell yeah, man. W's. Okay, we're still making it out. Ship it. Okay. Wait, we actually don't get value off of that. That sucks. That is what it is. We're still playing. Oh, wait, no, that's a pair. I'm an idiot. No, it broke. That's actually, like, kind of fine. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. That's actually, like, kind of okay. I don't think this wins, but we also don't get... I mean, we're not getting value off of this anyway, most likely, but, like, there's still a chance that we do, so we'll just do this. All right. Play you, play you, play you. Probably don't need to scale the square, so we can do this for an extra 3 clams. We win with high card, we get a Pluto, we get a bunch of money. Ship it. Last game was gold stake, and I won with an eternal certificate. That shit was so fire, dude. Certificate's my pet Joker, man. I love Certificate. He's so fun. Mime, we're saved. Oh my god, dude. Surely I take this for the Baron that shows up in the next rerolls, right? Where tarot packs? Did we get a single Arcana pack this entire, like, that past entire ante? Leaf? Honestly, Leaf is probably our best bet at success. Just shuts off Raised Fist, which, like, who cares? Can also just sell Rocket at this point. Surely Mime instead of Rocket. I mean, like, I'm kind of for it, honestly. I think it's throwing, but, like, dude, we win this one. I mean, I appreciate that. I appreciate that optimism. This is a win? I don't know, chat. I'm locked into this being we lose. We can get through small blind. We know that. Even though I didn't bet, I'm sure we win this one. Me no think so. I think this red seal is pennies on the dollar at this point. Yay! Blue seal ante-8 on a red card. Whee! Love this game. Love this game. If I see a Baron, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. I mean, we're taking this, right? Like, it sucks, but it increases our score. Like, Rocket... Obviously, we're not getting any tarot cards that actually matter. And seeing double doesn't do anything because we're running... The only thing that we've scaled is high card. So, like, this sucks, but we're just taking it. Welcome back. That's crazy. Negative Jimbo to sacrifice to the Leaf. Yeah, for sure. 100%. Leaf is not, like, worrisome for me whatsoever at this point. I'm just going to keep it a stack. Leaf is, like, the least of my concerns right now. It's like, scoring high enough to even beat that boss. 75k on a hand. Wait, 5 hands. That's close. That's 375, right? Am I bad at math? Smash like for having a high school degree. 370 or 75x5 is 375 now. A little bit on Constellation and it's free. Yeah. I don't know how our Mewin scaling jokers scale. I don't know how they scaled that much. Bro, we were literally just getting like literally like 2 seconds ago. Like right before Vagabond popped in chat, essentially I assessed our score and I was like, yeah, we're not making enough. I guess I'm just really bad at like assessing score. I don't know. All right, we got this. Give me Pluto. I don't know why I popped those before the Celestial Pack. That was a bit of a throw, but I never get punished, as you can see. This probably doesn't end up being relevant, but it could. Rocket was bringing the vibe down. Okay, but like, regardless of if that's true or not, which like obviously it's not, just because that's like not how shit works. But like, even if it was maybe true, like, dude, Rocket was making us bank. Granted, that bank didn't do shit for us because we rerolled like 60 times and didn't find a single world or moon card for chalkboard, but like, he was still contributing, bro. He was doing his fair share. That's for sure. All right. Spend a little bit of money. This run was not blessed by tarots, but blessed with good bosses. Yeah, pretty much. GG's was never worried. Appreciate you, Vagabond. Yeah, I mean, the tarot blocking here is like not even worth at this point. You weren't here enough to be worried. That's just the strat, I guess. That's just the strat. Just don't pull up so that you don't get worried. Bro, that's 5-head. Supernova, we're saved. Ignorance is bliss. Exactly. See, chat gets it. All right, so our score is going to go down a little bit because of Raised Fist not working with this boss, but that matters probably not at all since Constellation is a ×2 now. Like, it's going to matter marginally. We're going to see a little bit of a dip in our score. Oh, also, why did I care about any of these fucking steel cards? Wait, we're on Leaf. I guess like one of them I think I added beforehand. Raised Fist was not necessary here. It's eternal, dude. It was what we used to get out of the early game. The early game was Raised Fist or die. I'm pretty sure. Like, Raised Fist was fine here. Again, even if he was bringing the vibes down, like, bro was still chilling. I wasn't here for that. Ignorance is bliss. Yeah, that's true. That's fair, I guess. I guess ignorance is just truly bliss. Does using glass undebuff a card like Pillar? Yeah, I think it actually would have there. Not that it would have been like super relevant, but I do believe that's how it works. All right. Turns out blue deck with scaling jokers is like really good. Shocker. Smash like. Who would have thought, chat? Who would have thought? All right, we're 1-1 for this rotation. 14 and 18 overall going into yellow deck, which we are thus far undefeated on, 2-0. Run would have been so bad on black deck. Run would have been over like 40 minutes ago on black deck. All right. Back just in time to do the prediction. Hell yeah. Chat, vote with your channel points. Are we going to win gold stake yellow deck and continue the streak? We are undefeated thus far. I have to piss real quick, so I'll be right back. How do you get pair builds started? Get 1 chip joker and 1 molt joker in the early game. That's literally all you need. You really want your molt joker to be a scaling molt joker, but you can get by with like, if it's not a scaling molt joker, you can get by with something that just gives you like relatively high molt. Like, I hate misprint, but like misprint works, abstract works, mystic summit works. You just want 1 joker that gives you a source of flat molt and 1 joker that gives a source of flat chips, and then you can just spam hands. All right, I'll be right back. When the piss break emote, I gotta add a reminder to make that because I do think that would be really funny. All right, I'll be right back. One bit piss faster. God damn, that's crazy. Thank you. No problem. No problem. Appreciate you being in chat. It's been 84 years. Chat, it has not been 84 years. Chat, I normally complain about my house being like sweltering and like really hot. It must just be like a really cold night outside in tandem with the fact that we've had like fans and AC running all day, because for once it is like frigid in the bathroom. Like, it's damn near an Arctic Circle in there. That was crazy. I was fighting for my life while taking that piss. The tank top helps. The tank top does help. But even like aside from that, like, I was cold earlier today and I switched into the tank top before stream. But yeah, the tank top does help. That's true. All right, did we run prediction? It looks like we ran prediction. Almost exactly 50-50. All right. That's an interesting ratio. All right, let's see if we lose our undefeated title on yellow deck. This wins. Can I borrow some of that cool? It was 103 today. Jesus. Are you in like Cali? I always forget. 103 is wild. Crazy multiplayer seed right here. Stickerless idol right off the bat. Wasteful, not gonna lie, looks kind of tasty. I don't think we expect this to do anything until we have like a fleshed out build, but like at the very least, this reimburses us our buffoon pack value, and outside of that, it's just like an incredible joker. I'm going to save a little bit of money because we can get out of this blind in 2 hands almost assuredly. I want to judge whether or not we need that wasteful voucher. This is kind of scary. I'm in Oregon today was just awful. Jesus. That is ass. I'm sorry, man. That's a rough one. There's the straight. Hopefully we top deck a flush. Okay. We have more hearts in hand and in deck, so we just always go for the hearts. Hearts gets us out. 111 highest help. Jesus. That is terrible, man. Where do you guys live? That's crazy. I mean, I normally don't like Astronomer whatsoever, but it gets immediate... It gets its value back in this particular shop immediately, and, like, it does kind of synergize well with Vagabond, no? The Sun? Yeah, apparently. High of 89 here. It was hot here today, but, like, it wasn't that bad. Like, that's crazy. I think we're probably spending down for the Vagabond here anyway, so I'm just going to take this hiker. I mean, if we have 3 discards, I want to be able to say that we can play, like, especially with Vagabond as well, I want to be able to say that we can play, like, maybe a 4 of a kind or some shit here, but I just don't think it's happening. I just don't think it's happening. Core, Southwest, same thing. You know what? That is true. That is unironically, like, you're kind of onto something there. All right, let's just ship this high card. Wheel of Fortune! I should have tarot blocked with that. I'm stupid, but monkey brain saw Wheel of Fortune and got really excited, chat. I'm sorry. I had to. World card. Not my favorite thing to see with the head here, but could maybe make that work. This doesn't win, right? Yeah, no. I can get more Vagabond value. Pair of Queens closes it out. Let's maybe just do this. Yeah, that seems fine. Kind of sick. Highest tier is like 90, dog. How is it so hot for everyone else? Because they live in hell. Apparently. What's up, Jaden? How are you, Shock? I'm doing all right, man. I appreciate you asking. I am not doing so bad at all. 5 clams. We need a plus mult joker, ideally. I will take you because you're free, and I will take you because you're free. Probably a Pluto into Uranus plan. Maybe a Pluto into Venus plan or a Uranus into Venus plan. Let's go Uranus into Venus. I feel like with Vagabond, maybe 3 of a kinds are like not that difficult to put together. Let's take the Arcana pack over something else. Tempe into reroll seems kind of cool over Priestess. Or even Tempe into Voucher is like not that bad. Let's actually just take Tempe into Voucher. I'm cool with that. We can get out, right? Yeah, we can get out. What is... I don't think we're playing pairs yet, but like what do pairs give us right now? With no other like scoring. Pair of Faces just barely doesn't get us out. I think that's fine for right now, though. Found one of my new favorite Arizona tea flavors. Huge. All right, we're popping this Judgment immediately. Ride the Bus, kind of sick. Ride the Bus, kind of sick. I guess we're just playing Vagabond pairs. Pair Pivot. I think Jaden literally just pre-fired that. I don't think we had Bus before bro said that. But yeah, no, this is just a pair pivot here. We'll do this because I think we get more value off of using the Hierophant here than keeping it. But I don't want to use the Death because I would like to copy something that has a seal. It's Dragon Fruit Mango and it's kind of fire. They have a Dragon Fruit Mango Zona. That sounds gas. That sounds good as hell. I did not know that was a thing that even existed. All right, let's make a steel card. And then let's play this. Star. We've already hung diamonds, or like gotten rid of diamonds. So I don't think we do that. God, I love Grimbo. I'm a Grimbo glazer until I die, but I love not having Grimbo because like discarding is just so nice. I'm just gonna keep it a stack, fellas. Discarding, so nice. So nice. Can't wait until the Earth patch notes in October. Really hope they rework the dragon fruit to give it flavor. Bro just doesn't know how to prepare dragon fruit. Bro self-reported. All right, let's just do this. Those 8s almost assuredly win. So let's just get some vagabond value. I could be convinced to keep that. I mean, on that note, I'm probably just deathing something here, right? I deeply enjoy that someone else calls him Grimbo. I got it from Doc Spectred, so if you have called him Grimbo from the start, you're far more original than I. All right, let's pop the death here, because we can always get it again. That was maybe a pretty good call out. Let's play the 3 of a kind. We keep death. This wins. I've eaten dragon fruit like twice. It just didn't taste like anything. I'm low-key clowning you, but like the time that I had dragon fruit, it also didn't taste like anything. But I've heard that that's just like if it doesn't taste like anything, like you're not preparing it correctly. Like that's just what I've heard. I don't know if that's actually the case, but I would believe it. I think this could unironically be a dagger pivot here. Probably, I want to say probably not because I hate dagger, but like the sad truth is that it might actually be a dagger pivot. Also, Shock, do you know what W place is? No. I do not, off the top of my head. We have enhanced 2s. Where do our enhancements lie? Blue seal ace, so we're actually always hanging aces so that we can just hold on to all of our aces. Enhanced 6s, held in hand, or enhanced 8s, held in hand 6s, enhanced 2s. Everything else is fair game, so probably just hanging a 4 and an ace here. Let's play the 3 of a kind. How much does this score? Mango needs to get nerfed in next world patch. It's too good. Mangoes are really good. I will say, I think my top fruit has to be nectarines, though. Nectarines are so fire, man. If y'all have never had a nectarine before, like, you guys are just missing out, bruh. Mangoes are up there, at least top 5. I think mangoes are kind of overrated, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they're good, don't get me wrong, but, like, top 5, I think you're tweaking. I think if mangoes are in your top 5, like, I don't know, man. They are good, don't get me wrong, but like I don't think they're that good. No. All right, let's play the high card. I'm probably just deathing this ace. Let's get rid of all. Do we have any enhanced face cards? No. Let's get rid of every single face card in our deck. Let's hang the ace and the 4. No, let's hang the ace in the face. Bars. Let's play the 6. Tempe. That gives us -1 consumable slot, effectively, which is sad, but, like, I am keeping that. Actually, I guess it doesn't. Because we can just pop it after we get Vagabond value, right? That's actually kind of perfect. Because now we play high card here. Oh, wait, but this pair probably doesn't win. In no, it probably does, actually. Let's go for the speculative Wii build, shall we? No, I think that's never the play. I think we're selling strength. I think we're popping Tempe. Hopefully this wins. If not, I'm going to look like a real idiot. You fuck with Honeydew? I like Honeydew. I think it's underrated. All right, well, I just fucked myself out of the win. GGWP. I actually just, like, giga sold, trying to get more Vagabond value than I deserved. I thought for sure this would win in 1. It actually just barely doesn't, too. I just actually fucking giga sold. That's crazy. +1 to the sold run counters. To the sold runs counter. That's actually, it makes me so mad. I could have calced that whole time too. I was just talking about fruits. That's crazy. I'm actually so mad at myself for that. That was on yellow deck too. We had Vagabond, first Joker, yellow deck, ride the bus. That was the freest fucking run of all time. That was the biggest throw of all time because I was yapping about fruit. I didn't even think to calc the pair. That's actually so frustrating. God damn it. All right. Pay out the prediction. That was definitely just orchestrated by all the doubters in chat. Got me talking about fruits that I wouldn't pay attention. All right. That's some bad juju. I'm so pissed that I lost on yellow deck, dude. That was actually so incredible. Vagabond Astronomer Ride the Bus was so free there. Insanely free. That's actually so frustrating. Actually, we could have won there now that I'm thinking about it. That's like double sold. We could have played 4 of a kind. We would have eaten blue seals, which would have been really sad, but we still could have gotten out. Well, I guess I couldn't have because by the time I figured out it didn't win, we already fucked up. Calcs. But I had a strength card in my hand, so in theory, we could have 4 of a kinded. Vagabond is a curse. Vagabond is not a curse. Chat is a curse. I'm blaming that one on chat. I'm still adding 1 to the sold runs counter because I did sell the shit out of that, but I'm blaming that on chat. It's all your guys' fault for talking about fruit. Are you guys happy? You guys happy? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I say that in jest. All right. Lock in another prediction. Running it back with green deck. Don't blame me. I was talking about something I thought was cool. Yeah. Can't believe it. Starting to sound like my parents. We're getting way too sad in here. That's crazy. Straight flush. It's always on green deck, too, where we get, like, the really bad draws. I don't think I've had a green deck run yet on stream where we haven't started with a $4 cash out, which, like, that's actually just better than average than every other deck, but, like, it's still really bad for green. Talking about W place. Oh, yeah, I got you. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't. I wasn't in tune with that. I was talking about fruits. All right. Well, hologram is hopefully just a GGWP. We'll take this, just because since it's rental, it has potential to be money positive like immediately. Okay. Coolio, coolio. Love this game. Please? Now I gotta commit to it. There we go. No, but okay, it's fine. We're still net neutral. Actually, I think we're plus $1 on it. Eternal Gwimbo. Pog. All right, we're taking you. That's actually kind of nasty. And then we'll just take random glass, because random glass is kind of sick. Yeah, Aiden, you meant r/place, by the way. I think I think r/place is something different. Like, I know r/place is a thing, but I think that's its own thing, no? Its own entity, if you will. I think we're playing this just to not get super greedy, because especially with the red seal and the hologram. I forgot that hologram was times 1.5. Honestly, we probably could have gotten away with playing that, or with keeping that, but I don't want to get too greedy. Okay, this doesn't win, so I'm going to play it because we could just get money from business card. Okay, now I'm selling this John because I don't want to pay rent on him. Paying rent is cringe. Chat, remember that. If there's one thing that you take away from my streams, it's that paying rent sucks, and you should never do it. I don't know why I kept this hallucination, but honestly, I'm not that mad about it because, like, hallucination's kind of fire. We'll take you. We'll take you and hope we get Mercury and or a tarot card. We hit one of those categories. That's fine. I am going to sell you now, though, because, like, I'm broke. And I don't love that. But now I'm just fine to, like, always win in one. Or I think I win in one. Yeah. What does green deck do again? I forgot. It takes away interest, but it gives you $1 per discard left over and $2 per hand left over. All right, we'll take the perishable business card because we at least don't have to pay rent on that, and then we'll continue to open packs. Get another Mercury card. I think Eternal Rental golden ticket. I mean, we have a red seal, so it's not that piss poor of an investment, but I think it's still pretty not good. Bang. Arrowhead. Oops, all perishables moment. Huge. Arcana pack. I'll take a Tempe here. It's not too bad. Hieroglyph. Could we maybe Hieroglyph this early if we have Hologram? I feel like we could. I don't think I'm going to just because that's like vastly less money on green deck, but I think it's a play that you could make and not be like terribly sad about it. Mark. We're getting no business card value. That's okay. I think we get more value off of winning in one. Huge. Thanks, business card. Very cool. Very cool. Business card. Love you. We'll take you. We'll take you. Another Mercury action. No standard packs when we take the hologram. I love this video game. We'll take a Uranus. We'll take a very greedy reroll into a swash that keeps us alive for quite a bit longer once Halvesies passes away. It's not even worth playing high card if business card only gives us potentially $2 on green deck specifically, so we just won't do that. Tribe or order here. If I was feeling very risky, we could go tribe, and that's just guaranteed X mult, but like also we have hologram, so we don't really need that, and also it's green deck, so I don't really want to be discarding to find flushes, and I think it's just impossible to not discard if we were to go the flush route. Shock, what do you think of the Splash Halvesies combo? Broken. Needs a nerf. Needs a nerf immediately. Bang. How long till my streak update? I'm not sure. Did you maybe miss a stream? Because then it just won't update, obviously. Is business card even money positive at this point? Oh, never mind. Oh, that's a hydrate. That's not a streak. I do got you with that, though. Okay, Halvesies is dead, which is very sad. Okay, we immediately replace him with Abstract. That is not perishable. That's actually pretty cool. Take the standard pack into a blue seal is phenomenal. Take the celestial pack into a Mercury. I don't think I want blank. Monoclay probably doesn't matter. Probably just looking for jacks. Probably just looking for face cards. What the fluff? What the Sigma? Alright, I'm going to be a greedy little boy, but I think it's going to pay off. Chat, it definitely paid off. Does this even win? Yeah, it does. Huge. We're rich and we have planet levels. Hello, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, GZ. Welcome in. I had to do a double take there, but it's technically Tuesday for me, so I'll allow it. All right, Buffoon should have taken clearance sale beforehand. License? Maybe. Maybe the Midas is cool here too. I think probably the Midas is cooler just because hologram kind of carries, or at least I'm expecting it to. Wish we could have taken both because that's like kind of a freaky combo. Somebody made all the legendary jokers on W Place in Oregon. Never been this happy to be an Oregonian. Is that an actual word? I feel like you made that up. All right, we'll pop a lovers here just for the license that we don't have. I'm an idiot. We took Midas. Hello? What am I doing? It's rental. You could have taken mail in there. I'm not going to. I'm too scared. I think we always discard for faces, just for Midas. And then streamer said, let's almost not play the faces, just for no reason. Does this win? Surely not. Actually, this probably does. Okay, it just barely doesn't. Hopefully we can play a straight. If not, we can just play like a fistful of high cards, call it a day. Or how much does high cards score? Because this is going to score the same time because there's no like variance. So if we can fit, I mean, if we play the 2 pair, we win in 1 less hand and we get the same amount of gold cards then. So let's just play the 2 pair and call it a day. That's a real ass word. I don't believe you. It's probably true, but I don't believe you. I don't care. Let's take the jumbo standard. Hopefully there's a blue seal in here. Gold seal rock is also kind of cool. Hopefully there's a blue seal in here. Steel jack is okay. Take an emperor. Hungman sun. Don't really give a shit about the sun, but the hungman is really cool. No enhanced 2s or 3s. See ya. Probably just keep the sun to tarot block. Let's play the pair with the gold seal. And hopefully this isn't too powerful. It is too powerful. That's really unfortunate. Also, Gold Joker passed away. Everybody, W Gold Joker in chat. Steel Jack the Midas. True. We can do high card, I guess. Score's marginally better now. That's what I'm looking for, baby. One more reroll. Bus. Probably not if we're trying to do Midas things. Shortcut would have been funny if I didn't already put all of my eggs into the pair basket, as any gold stake player should. Discard the flush in favor of perhaps better hands. That clearance sale is really being a pain in the ass. Like, it's not because we're on green deck, but it also is because Swashbuckler really does not take kindly to clearance sale. Get some gold. How much does this score me? This doesn't win, so I'll play this, and then we'll try and get as much gold in our last hand as possible. That works for me. You can just play the 2 pair, actually. It scores better than full house anyway. I'll try and sneak the jack in there. Surely that works. Rats. Oh boy, Flint. Yeah. Gold Joker only working for 4 rounds when perishable is heartbreaking. True. All I'm saying is that despite being made of all gold, Golden Joker doesn't sell for a lot. Is he lying to us? Well, I mean, considering you can buy a hologram, which is like pretty, you know, pretty futuristic technology for what, $6? And Midas Mask is like a piece of historical, is like a historical artifact that we aren't even sure like actually exists, and you can buy him for $7. I feel like a solid gold Jimbo selling for $6 is like pretty on par with the scaling of everything. Seed money, that's so broke. I pointed this out last time we played this deck. I think you genuinely just see seed money. I think it's hard coded that you see seed money in literally every green deck run. I think it's genuinely hard coded. Lack of card pack is hilarious. I mean, like, holograms at its times 2.5, so it's not that tragic, but it is a little bit annoying. Ship it. I would love if this banana just busted immediately in my face. What? Anyway. Bunch of money. Blue seal. 8 balls, $5 too, dog? Okay, yeah, maybe I need to reevaluate that then. Maybe I need to reevaluate. There's the card packs. Take random gold. Take a wild card, sure. It's fool's gold? That could be. I mean, this is just good, right? We can just keep the Midas for right now. And that scores. It's kind of sad that we have, like, that many rentals, but, like, what is this boosting our score by? Surely by, like, a lot now. Yeah, we're slamming these blinds now. Don't sell, Shock. I need my gamble to win. That's crazy, man. All right, let's discard here. Try and get a bit more gold to our name. Obviously, for, like, long term, we don't want to get out of this Midas Mask, but, like, for right now, with baseball card, kind of sweet, I'm just saying. No more gold in the hand. No blue seal in the hand. Tragic. It's okay. Yeah, baseball card just kind of carries. I didn't even gamble, but can you throw? Yeah, I got you. Just kidding. Why is it always perishable every single time? It's always perishable, man. Every time. Every time. We're not even taking it here. There's like no real benefit that taking this gives us at this point in time. No blue seal in the top deck, which means we're never seeing it. Tragedy befalls the nation. Let's play the high card here because +1 gold card is +1 gold card. Local man cries over a playing card. I know damn well that half of the people in here watching right now would do the exact same thing. Don't even try. Don't even try to pull that shit with me. Wah! I did not think that would one tap. I vastly underestimated the potential that rocks have. Paintbrush is huge. We have lots of gold. Shock the death card. I didn't think that would one tap. I'm sorry. We're so strong now. I'm used to being just a frail little guy. I'm used to being the coughing baby. Now we're the hydrogen bomb, and I gotta grow into it. I think with the density of gold in our deck, it's just always worth to spend down our discards. No. All right. Well, that's kind of tragic. You know what? I'm just selling you. I didn't even need to do that, but that's fine. Blueprint all skip would have been actually fire, though. Come on. Can we even do that at this point? Probably, honestly, but nah. Death Fool, kind of hot for blue seals. Take a steel card. There's surely a Mercury in here. No, that's fine. Invincible reference. I thought you were stronger. True. W Invincible reference, chat. That's pretty pog. NGL. All right, well, I'm just copying the red seal here. That's fine by me. And then we'll fool for a death. Just put the pair in the bag, bro. Show me the dollars. Show me the dineros. Oh, we have to play another pair. Well, luckily my deck has me covered. Holy shit. Show me the dinero. Huge. You'd think I was playing a mime run. But nope. I'm just that goated. Take this hungman with us into the pack. You lucky bitch. I mean, worst case scenario, I still, like, I lose, what, $6 there total? Like, that's not even that lucky, but it is a bit lucky. I'll give you that. All right, we're deathing the blue seal here. Absolutely. We're hanging our man, and then we're hermiting our hermit smash like. I actually just, like, fat fingered the hell out of that. I did not mean to reroll twice. But I didn't see anything that was particularly enticing, so I think we're fine. Sorry, that was mean. I was tilted from earlier. Crazy. Put trance on you. That's pretty sick. This duo sucks with a rental sticker, but I think it's still fine. It's better than abstract here, no? No, it's actually not. But it has the potential to be now that we have more blue seals in our deck. It's rental, but like, how many golds do we have? We have a shit ton of gold. I'm just taking this. Go one more. We got the combo. Oh my god, everything that we care about is rental. This is so ass. This is so buns. But we got the combo, chat. We're in there. We're there, dude. That's so huge. I actually love how the Invincible fan base and the Metal Gear Rising fan base fight in the comments when anyone says invisible. I love that. The Invincible fan base is just so sick. And I don't just say that because I'm a part of it. I don't just say that because I'm a part of it, chat. I actually think they're pretty cool. My blue seal. I don't know why I played the extra 7. I kind of forgot the boss that we were on. Okay, it didn't end up mattering. Smash like. My money! I need that. I have 3 rentals. It's fine. We're on green deck. Surely we can somewhat go for broke here. All right. Cash out action. It's... Why can't I get shot? The eye is actually like kind of concerning here. I'm just going to keep it a stack. I think we take this just to get out of a rental. I'm not really concerned about the scoring, and obviously it doesn't help with the boss at all. But I think we just take it to get out of one of our rentals. Let's take you. You mean nothing to me. I guess we have like... Yeah, like level 6 2 pair isn't nothing. I don't know if it's eye material, but like it's not nothing with this setup. I think we're fine, but it's going to be... It's like a little scary, no? Red seal face card immediately after I sell Midas, by the way. Just, you know... For those that are keeping track, just tossing that out there. Red seal face card immediately after I sell Midas, despite the fact that I've kept him for like 10 years this run. That's so sick. All right, we spend $3 on this hand, but we get 2 blue seals and like an ass ton of money, so that's fine by me. The eye, it stares. You should have played that 5 of a kind 10s, because why not? Hell no, bruh. Hell no. What are you talking about? Excuse me. Madness pivot, anyone? The way my eyes lit up when I saw that certificate was eternal, and then immediately dimmed when I saw that nothing else was. I mean, we just wheel here, right? It's better for the boss. Tragic. Take one more. I think we're fine on the eye, but this is like a really... I'm never selling Midas Mask again. I'm genuinely never doing it ever again. What is this shite? What is this actual garbage? I don't believe we win in 1 even with steel glass. All right, I guess I'll go fuck myself. That's cool. Lose all of my money. I could have calced that. I don't know why I'm getting tilted, but like that's still so annoying. Do I maybe take the plus molt over you just because it's better with it's better on the eye? Like obviously card sharp is better. I think I just take this actually, because like obviously card sharp is better for next ante, but like we're already making a lot of score. Like, pretty much the only thing that we're scared of next ante is Vessel. And I think Vessel we're fine if we find, like, another uncommon X-Molt Joker, or B, if we just, like, find any standard packs. So I think we take Abstract. Like, Abstract isn't much here, but, like, it adds to the base molt of, like, if we're forced to, like, play a flush. Right now, our flush is dog shit because all of our extra molt is times molt, whereas if we can put like plus 15 on this and then all of our times molt shit triggers, it's a lot better. I guess duo is not triggering regardless though, so like maybe we don't care, but also hologram is always like a gigantic amount of molt, so I feel like it's like fine here. Don't you lose baseball card value? Yeah. We do. 600 hours still underrates his score? Yeah. I think it's weird how Golden Ticket is a common Joker. It does seem kind of strange. I think it's just because, like, I feel like I don't see Golden Ticket at the rate that I would a normal common. Does Golden Ticket have, like, a weird, like, unlock, like, what's it called? Like, prerequisite? Because I feel like I, like, don't see it at all. But maybe that's just, like, my bias because, like, maybe for my first however many hours I didn't see it. Isn't it gold seal on a gold card? That would make sense. I don't know if that's what it is, but that would make sense. And maybe we don't take this. But, like, dude, the card... like, we're losing baseball card value if we take this, but, like, the baseball card value doesn't die if we just... It doesn't matter if we just die to the eye, right? I guess if we get, like, steel glass in hand, we don't die to the eye anyway, because we just saw that we didn't, but, like, it's... We have one steel card, one glass card. Realistically, that's not happening at all. Play a hand with 5 golds, I think. Gotcha. 5 gold cards in a hand. Yeah. I thought it's just when you get a gold card in your deck. Oh, that's probably it, actually. It's probably... Yeah. That didn't even cross my mind, but that makes so much sense. Yeah, it's a conditional. That makes so much sense. Okay. Dude, I think we're fine to just take this. I really don't want to die to the eye this late in the game. I guess if we play like a 2-pair, we're fine into the eye. But then after that, it's like, what the hell did we play? After that, we're just like kind of up shit's creek. You know what I mean? Play like 4-of-a-kind 10s or jacks, 5-of-a-kind 10s or jacks, or 6s or something. Bro is thinking as long as Vaga. Well, yeah, because I don't want to like I don't know if selling card sharp here is a throw, but like I don't think it is. I don't know. We'll keep it just because it's possible to still win, but I feel like I'm gonna get punished for second guessing myself. I'll take you. You know, now that I think of it, we could have just taken Hieroglyph and just negated all of this pandering. But that's neither here nor there. That was the correct play, by the way, so if we get punished now, it's 100% my fault. I'm just gonna ship random shit before pair, so I have the highest chance of hitting, like, the enhanced shit for pair. And also so I can judge my score. Yeah, see, that's shite. No, Abstract was 100% the play over Card Sharp. I can't listen to my chat, dude. You one-shot the boss blind, just ball? I literally don't. The one-shot on the boss blind, unless we've scaled pair since then, the one-shot on the boss blind was because of, yeah, I get halfway. Steel glass. Chat said nothing except that. Chat, bro. Okay. What else can I play here? I can play my 2-pair here. I suppose. I want to be keeping 8s, though, for the... fuck it. Do I have another 8 besides the glass one? Bro, that's so ass. Yeah, that's one-shotting, young man. It's not. What are we cooking up, chat? Wait, do I have flush here? I have flush here. What am I doing? Ship the flush. We're not winning against this unless we get, like, very exact draws. This is fucked. Yeah, no, it's cooked. We need exactly steel glass here to win. We got glass. That's not nothing, but it's not enough. I'm almost certain. Okay, I guess it is enough. Jesus. All right. That's fine by me. Good thing I didn't rip pair right off the bat. Jesus. All right. We squeaked our way out of that one. See, I told you, mods, ban Schmeckles for literally my entire lifespan. Never underestimate chat. Chat, don't, you're not taking credit for that one, chat. You guys just aren't. Like, it's not happening. I'm sorry. It's just not. Okay, now we need to skip a blind so that we can have card sharp value for the boss, because I think that's going to be... Actually, it's not important, but, like, we win easier if we do that. We can actually just full skip if we have card sharp. I'm just full skipping. The purple seal that I can't use! Yay! Play the pair. Put the 150k in the bag. Play the pair. Put the 450k in the bag. Huge. I wasn't saying shit because that was just luck of the cards. I was just here, so I'm taking credit, bro. All us. I was not all you, bro. Somebody said ban Schmeckles 2.6175E9. Isn't that like millions of seconds? Is that how long I'm gonna live? I feel like that's a very like long lifespan. That was pretty sick. That would be pretty cool. GG chat. Chat, don't pat yourselves on the back. I do appreciate the GG. Okay, chat, maybe pat yourself on the back a little bit there. Maybe pat yourselves on the back a little bit there. Appreciate the GGs. All right, we're 2-2. We're even. That's not that bad. This is going to go down the drain immediately when we queue into the next deck, but it is what it is. BG, terrible run. I hate that you won. 2.6175E9 is around 82 years. There's no way that's the case. How many seconds are in a year? Actually, there's a lot of seconds in a year. Maybe I'm stupid. Excuse me. Everyone vote use. I will vote no. Aiden, you're not slick, bro. Aiden, you're not slick, bro. You're not slick, bro. It's black deck next. You are the least slick person of all time. Oh, chat. We're on black deck next. Hey, everybody vote yes. Okay, I got this one. I'll give you guys some free points if you just vote yes, we're gonna win on the hardest deck in the game. I voted yes because I'm none like y'all, bro. Black deck W, bro says having the doubter badge. I'm full sending the yes, we pray. I mean, I don't know. The training arc has led up to this, maybe. We've lost the last two. We're due for a win. We're due for a win, I will say that. Knowing my luck, you'll win. Yeah, that's actually true. All right, lock in, black deck. So chat. A lot of people are gonna see this and say GGWP, we won. I'm actually not skipping for this. I'm actually not skipping for this, specifically because we have a win streak. Skip twice? No. I'm not skipping for this because I think on black deck, when you have 3 hands, 2 discards, big blind, it's like a 50-50 that you just die. So like if we get the investment tag and then we win big blind, we're set for life. But if we just top deck like even remotely poorly on big blind, we just lose immediately. So I never take that. Can't wait to see Photo Chad Trib first ante. True. This isn't Shock. He would skip for this every day. Where's Real Shock? Not on black deck. I'm skipping for that every day of the week on genuinely any other deck in the game. But not on black deck. Certainly not. I may or may not have done a silly little jamble. The bro put down 25k points. Jesus. We're cooked. Hey! I mean, we're not out yet because it's black deck, but like unironically, one of the best things we could have seen. This is how winning black deck runs start. Scaling plus mult on black. So I have found originally I thought the exact same thing that I'm assuming you're referencing, that scaling plus mult would be bad on black deck. Because of the less hands. It's in all of my testing that I've done on like the black deck series on my YouTube channel, it's just genuinely not. Also, we should have discarded first because we have Grimbo. I'm just now realizing this, but that's okay. It doesn't seem to be any worse. I will never win a black deck gamble. Yeah, maybe not. Because you have that extra Joker slot, like, you scale your Jokers, and then odds are you just find another one, and then you take that one, and you have 2 scaling plus mult Jokers. And, like, you can do that on regular runs, but on black deck especially, like, that's just super stable. Why did I vote with you, Aiden? That's crazy. Bro, don't bring down Aiden, okay? Just because they have a bad track record with Jambles. Don't bring them down. This should win, but I want to check that it does. Yeah. We are still broke, which, like, black deck, so obviously, but this is where the game is going to tempt me with a mail-in rebate, and I'm just going to die to being a greedy asshole. Or it's going to give me literally nothing. That works, too. That's so pog. Excuse me. I kind of want to take this, but I think that's hinting. But, like, I need chips, but, like, also we probably survive this blind. I think I'm just going to go next. Shock, give me a number 1 through 456. 297. Actually, 228. It has to be prophetic. 228, because that's what we just scored. It has to mean something. I said shock, not you guys. Damn. Just kidding. 7 clams. Oh, God. Should we do the unseen explosion gambit? That's such a bad play, man. I'm sorry. I'm never letting that go. I'm never letting that go. We're not doing the unseen explosion gambit here. Oh, Flint, we're dead. GG. Grimbo, if only you were eternal. Yeah, true. I'm down for it. Yeah, I know you're down for it. I know you're down for it. You ain't got to tell me that. Flint, like, don't make a Minecraft movie reference. Don't do it. Flint and Steel. Yeah, I think we have to skip the stencil. Dude, if this was eternal, this would be the easiest cop of my entire life. But it's not, so I think we just go next. Can we survive going next? If we top deck really poorly, I don't think we can. But I also want to be a greedy bum here, because we get, like, no money on these small blinds. Immediately punished. This is not going to go well. Let's play one hand. 240. Okay, that's not going to cut it, so I have to discard here, which is sad. Okay. What do you get me? It is eternal. Well, like, flat eternal, not rental. Is what I was trying to get across. God, early game black deck sucks, dude. It's such a tightrope. This is so annoying. Square Joker's cool. I'm gonna keep it a stack, so is Egg. There's a lot that I want here. God, these suck. Eternal Egg? No way. I think that's honestly not bad. Trying to win streak on black deck is crazy. We're just playing all of the decks, so you gotta play black deck at some point. Shock, don't look down. Huh? Huh? I think this has to be Egg Celestial and just pray that we get something useful, no? Because Egg, like, Temperance value goes crazy. Why you take Mystic with Grimbo? Buddy, the other pick was a rental popcorn. I'm selling it either way, but Mystic Summit gives me more value. What do you mean, why Mystic with Grimbo? 15 is greater than 2? Well, I mean that too, but, like, that's besides the point. I mean, do I even need to take the Celestial pack yet? I want this egg really badly, because if we get 1 Temperance on Black Deck, we're just chilling. Mystic Summit is kind of cringe, but it's... maybe we're fine to keep it. Somebody else in chat said it as well. Eternal Egg has never let us down. That is a provable fact. That is a provable fact. Eternal Egg has never once let us down. Aside from all of those times where it definitely let us down. We'll play the 2-pair, and if we have to discard for Mystic Summit to get out, we're sad, but, like, it is what it is. This should be fine, no? And we're scaling Steven. Thought you were at boss, never mind. Now we're chilling. Oh, we're actually definitely keeping Mystic Summit over selling it because of the boss. Okay, low-key not selling it was a good play. Castle? That's so cheeks. I don't even want this. If I just full discard, we can survive Flint, surely. No, because we haven't scaled pair at all. I don't even want the Priestess. I think we just go Flint, and I think we just full discard for the best chance at victory. It sucks for the Grimbo, but like plus 15 Molt on Mystic Summit gets us out. It has to. Yeah, no, we're chilling. I think boss, you just sat Grimbo a bit and full send with Mystic. Yeah, see, Schmeckles is on top. Schmeckles is on top. Mercury card in the shop, pretty cool. Castle Grimbo combo, yeah, for sure. All right, we're at 14 clams. Not terrible. Mouth is a nothing burger. That's kind of a weight off my chest. How much does base pair get me? This is going to score literally nothing, which is the issue. I think we might just have to play 2-pair. Or we have to keep playing into Mystic Summit, which is eventually going to, like, do more damage than it does good. I can lock in when I have 20k on the line of believing. Yeah, maybe. I think we're just going to have to Mystic Summit here now. Yeah, 1144. That puts us at, like, almost 2 grand, and then another 2-pair doesn't clear. Tragedy. Surely this clears. This doesn't... Does this... How much does this miss by? Like 300 points. Okay. 200 points. That's fine. We get our Grimbo Molt back at the very least, but that's awkward. $2 interest. This Chaos provides an insane amount of value for Black Deck. I think it's always a Chaos angle. Let's grab this Arcana pack. We needed that so bad. We needed that so bad. It's always a Chaos angle here. Poly superposition, but it's rental. Yeah, fuck no. Banana here is sick. Get out of Mystic Summit for Sly, and now provided Banana doesn't die immediately, our scoring is like actually on the line. Life-saving Temperance. Yeah, that Temperance was like nutty. That Temperance was so good. Is $1 worth 1 Molt on Green Joker? Yes. Why didn't I full discard there? Never punished, but like that was stupid. Sly and Michael Cinema. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's a reroll if I've ever seen one. Rental Jokajola. That's normally something that I just take for the hell of it, but I don't feel like rotating out of anything in particular. Baron Pivot, we're saved! Holy shit, chat. Immolate, surely. Aura Cryptid. Probably just auraing a king. Hollow is not insignificant. Mouth here does not matter. Baron Pog Baron. Yeah, definitely on that's absolutely what we want on black deck. 100% chat. 100%. All right, to be fair, I think this is the furthest we've gotten on black deck. Oh, it's so peak. Can I afford this? Probably just over Chaos, no? Or maybe even over Sly. I think I'm ripping the Buffoon pack. That's it. That's cinema. That's so good. It's so good. Oh, but it's perishable. Fuck. Watching on PC but chatting on phone because I'm lazy and don't want to move. That's actually like such a good play. That's awesome. Honestly, we're probably just selling this because this is like a lot of money and that helps pay for hologram. Actually, we're probably keeping this for right now and we can probably sell Sly Joker and get away with just buying the hologram straight up. Also, I think Voucher here is something to look into, despite the fact that we have like Grimbo and stuff, because we might get into a space where like we don't want to die, so we discard. All right, what are we scoring with this? Oh, shit. My bad, my bad. It's fine. I was getting extra scaling for our scaling jokers, chat. It's okay. Get your cursor off that wasteful voucher. Bro, we're fine. Immolate here. It's cinema. Cinema. Oh, I was literally just about to say, wait, incantation would also be fire, and then he pulled up. That's crazy. Oh. Doubters in shambles. I'd be pissed right now. Sorry, doubters. That's what you get for doubting your boy, though. That's you know. Sometimes we make wrong plays in life, chat. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes we doubt when we shouldn't, and we get punished for it. It's fine. Still got time to sell, man. That is true. That is very true. One more temperance, and then I don't. Oops. No. I think we take small arcana for the temperance. What if, though? Wheel for banana, and then it dies immediately? It's all over the screen. Ooh, tooth sucks. Yo, tooth on black deck. How much does a pair without scaling square joker score me? Because I just want to get out of this, John. Yeah, let me just play queens and get out. Tooth on black deck is a death sentence. Can Faceless stop showing up for one shop? Yeah, I was going to say, did anybody else catch that? Dude, Faceless really wants to come along for the ride. Devil card is always money neutral, so we take it. Arcana pack, Hermit, it's all over the screen. Celestial, just because I can. Mercury card, we're finally like scaling planets. That's pretty cool. The Eye. That's frustrating, but I think provided banana doesn't die, we're fine. Respectfully, if you sell this, I'll throw a brick at you, but you can totally gloat at least a little more. I'm not one to brag a lot of the time, but we got that. It's a little scary, no? I guess it's not if we scale hologram more, because like we're already like kind of winning with hologram, just like immediately. So if we do a little bit more hologramming, I think we're fine, but like just at face value, it is scary, and it gets like much scarier. I was just gonna say if banana goes away. All right, this is not good. Let's take a standard pack. God, it's so buns. All right, well, we're just scaling hologram, but that feels bad. Will you make it to the boss? We're definitely making it to the boss. Like, hands down. The boss is just scary. Maybe we take a Saturn. Like, I hate taking Saturn cards on black deck, but maybe we just take one for the boss because it's the most scaling. No, we take 2 pair because of Supernova. Wait, Supernova's gonna die before then? Oh, shit. This is actually like a super not good position. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. But it's not great. Pop these immediately, hope for money. Okay. I'm going to throw a little bit here just to scale my other jokers. And like also because gold is kind of cool. Because this almost assuredly does not clear, correct? Oh, it actually got close. All our score abandoning us? Yeah, dude, just as fast as it pulled up, it pieced out. That's crazy. I'm selling this immediately because I would love to see it in this shop. God damn it. It's going to be an... Oh, fuck's sake. It's going to be another misprint run. It's going to be another misprint run. I love Joker display. Any other mods you recommend? Chat says Handy. I don't personally like Handy, but Handy is like very well renowned in the community. Like a lot of the I am like I'm in the minority of people when I say I don't like Handy. And the Focus Baron skin, yeah, that too. That's also sick. I mean, I took the death card, but what are we even deathing here? Could I maybe... Is this just, like, maybe a flush house angle? With, like, star? Because that's hella base mult. And then hologram just kind of cleans up. Like, what am I deathing here that I care about? The Hollow King and the Gold Queen. The Hollow King matters a lot for this boss, if we find it. The Gold Queen, not so much. But it's also, like, what... Like, I want to say we take the star here just for, like, flush house or straight flush or some shit like that. Because it's like, what are the odds that we hit a death target in this boss where it matters? But it's also like, what are the odds that we hit a straight flush or a flush houseable hand in this boss? Probably about the same. So I think we just take the death, move on. Misprint is going to hit 12 and above every single time. Yeah, maybe. All right. No repeat hand types. Let's play just a high card to start. Because I want to gauge my score with just like shit hands, and we haven't scaled high card whatsoever. Is there anything better that I can do here? Could maybe go for a straight line, so let me do this instead. Ship it. Okay, shit card is 16k points. Now we can just go straight into pair. This should be fine. I think we're out, provided Misprint does not, like, turbo bend me over. +1. Love to see it. No pair on the top deck, too. That's really fun. I don't think it matters, for the record, but kind of unfortunate. Okay. Think we're saved, and if we're not saved, we play a rock, and then we gotta be saved. Giga low roll? Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Giga low roll doesn't get me out. It's gonna be a fucking misprint diff, dude. I don't even have to know math to tell you that that's gonna be the case. It's gonna be a fucking misprint diff. Okay, the double rock makes it impossible to be a misprint diff. Let's see if it would have been a misprint diff. Let's see what this proc is. Let's see if taking the tower was relevant. Because re-rolling down that hard was aggressive and could have gotten very punished. But let's see if it was relevant, chat. Let's see what this proc is. Okay, we wouldn't have gotten misprint diffed either way. Huge. Misprints are usually higher value though, right? They're supposed to be. I maybe don't feel that way all the time. But they are supposed to be. Alright, let's take you. I'm cool with the purple seal. It's a little awkward with Grimbo, but like I'm fine with it. Good luck with Violet Vessel. Also, you have another Joker slot. Yeah, but I also have no money, buddy. Like, what do you mean? Anything over 0 is acceptable sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. This gets me, like, no points. If it doesn't hit a lucky card proc. What is this getting me? I might just death the lucky card if I'm keeping her a stack. This also gets me, like, pretty much no points. I'm just deathing the lucky card. Fuck it. Fuck it. And no lucky trigger. 27k. Not bad. Just had to do a double take because I saw another lucky 7 of hearts. I was like, how does that work? All right. Please give me money. He gave me Molt on the last hand. That's so cool. I need a Temperance. This is a Temperance from Hell angle. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's not it. I need a Temperance. Gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Okay. That's not good, but it at least reimburses us. Der Schutzmann with the follow. Welcome in. This is very not good. Do I have money for this ever? No. That's so sad. I shouldn't have rerolled there. Fuck, that was such a greedy reroll. But we also die here, do we not? So like I kind of needed to. Unless Misprint just actually goes stupid, we just die, do we not? Yeah, no. Misprint eating our econ out right now. Yikes. I mean, it's keep Misprint or we die. So like it is what it is. Yeah. RIP. Wait, I could have been playing 2 pair this whole time. Wait, what the shit? Who decided to not tell me this? Misprint? I know that we've had our differences in the past, Misprint. Misprint is good because gambling. Fuck no, it's not. What are you talking about? Misprint fail me now, discard down just in case. This misprint range is like very likely to miss though, right? So discarding down I feel like is bad. Look for the king and stone. Yeah, but like discarding down is like if misprint cutoff is like a 13 right now, hypothetically, I'm not saying that's what it is, but if misprint cutoff is a 13 right now, if we full discard for a king or a rock, which I really want to do, then we're making the misprint cutoff higher. And we don't always get, like, if we get the card at a guarantee, then that's a good play, but like we're not guaranteed. We have 2 rocks and 1 hollow king, and the hollow king we can't even play in a pair right now. Actually, we just can't play it in a pair ever because we don't have any other kings. So we don't care about, we can't discard. Hits 15 and misses by 1 again. Well, that's what I'm saying, but we can't discard. Yeah, but we hit that. We absolutely don't. The king doesn't matter, and the stone we can't scale square joker with, which like it doesn't matter. But like the stone is going to be, I don't think it's, yeah, I mean, we just ship it. And if Misprint decides to kill us, then Misprint decides to kill us, and that's just the story of my life. That's just how Misprint operates. Ship it. Please, Misprint. I know we've had our differences, but I've been paying your rent, buddy. God damn it. Oh! Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you, dog. W Misprint. It's got to be Tempe in the pack, or it's Wraps. Yeah, no, it's Curtains now. That helped, but like now we're still dead. That helped immensely. We die immediately anyway. The lowest possible roll, yeah. One discard would have killed you, Schmeckles? Yeah, exactly. Eternal Egg? Eternal Egg is not the problem here by any means. Eternal Egg is fine, provided we can get Temperance, but we had to take a rental to not die, so now we're just broke all the time. Man, all of this run's problems would have been solved if Banana could have just not died before the eye. Because then we keep Banana for the eye, we win the eye the same way, and we don't eat like $15 of rental value into the eye. Dude, this run is like the most winnable run of all time if Banana just hangs on for like a little while longer. That's actually tragic. Is Chariot like even... No, Chariot's +2 right now. That is jack shit. Chariot's not even worth. I might as well just try and high roll with the lucky cards. But we're on 3 hands, so like it doesn't matter. Glass is like same thing. We could have taken glass, but that's never paying off ever. Misprint. Give me a giga high roll, please. +10. Yeah, no, we're never getting out. Does not help that like all of my enhancements are debuffed. I guess not all of them are debuffed. We need exactly Hollow King, I think. Hollow King is a part of a 2-pair. So let's just discard down. Fuck. This is not good. Yep, wraps. This has to be guaranteed death. Misprint clutch, but we can't climb back. Yeah. If we got... Okay, so if I would have had the wherewithal to play only 2-pair, and if we got giga misprint high rolls every single hand, we could have clutched this boss. But our first misprint proc was +10, so that was never happening anyway. I think Black Deck contributes a lot to this run failing. Oh, absolutely. If we have another hand here, we're completely fine. It's just Black Deck being Black Deck. Check with the Steve scaling. Yeah, no, the Steve scaling definitely saved us. You're so right. God, that's unfortunate. That is the furthest we've gone in Black Deck, though, so, like, I'm not that mad about it. And it's also Black Deck, so, like, obviously, you know. Shame that Supernova was perishable. That Supernova being perishable, like, there's so much that went wrong. Everything that went wrong in Ante 5 essentially could have. Hitting that Temperance early game was, like, pretty much the only stroke of good luck that we had this whole run. That was, like, pretty much the only thing that helped, was hitting the Temperance early in the game. Because that got us to a point where we could have bought everything that we needed. I also took a greedy reroll into a baseball. Like, I took a greedy reroll and it rerolled away a baseball card. I don't know if we could have bought it with misprint rent, though. I want to say we would have just been able to buy it, like, just barely. I think if we sold misprint, we would have had just enough money. But that's still, like, a times 1.5. Which maybe doesn't matter that much. I think rerolling over the baseball cards was kind of a sell there, though. I think if we took baseball, we're still scraping to get by. Like, we're probably still dead just, like, next ante. But I think if I didn't reroll so aggressively, and if I was able to buy baseball card, we would have beaten this boss. And then if we beat this boss, we're able to beat small blind of next ante, and then I think after that, we're just in the exact same position. But, like, if we could have survived another ante, we maybe get, like, grabber voucher or something, and then if we get grabber voucher, we were able to, like, take it home. So, like, it kind of threw, but it's Black Deck. Like, I was so sure that we didn't make it through that big blind without any more scoring, but I just got to pay attention because, like, 2-pair was what we should have been going for there. Still not horrible for Black Deck. Ante 6 boss, also on 5 slots and a rental. Like, Not terrible. Still a loss, but not bad. All right. Did I update stats? No. We're 2-3. We're 15-20. We are on a 0 streak. Okay. All right. Run another prediction mods. Appreciate y'all. 6 antis, 1 temperance is rough. Yeah, but like we were also not opening Arcana packs because after we took the rental because we were broke. So like it's like, and like you don't open anything first ante, so it was really like 1 temperance, 3 antis, but like dare I say that's still pretty rough. And especially a temperance early on. Like if we didn't get the temperance early on, we wouldn't have survived, so it's good that we got it then, but like a temperance later would have been much more impactful. Like another temperance would have just immediately won the game for us essentially. Not really, but like 1 temperance into getting just a little bit lucky with like another X-Molt Joker or something, we would have been fine. But anyway. All right. Lock in for Magic Deck. I am thus far undefeated on Magic Deck, so we'll see if I sell this like I did with the yellow deck run. Three clams, another Grimbo start. I think I just have to take that, man. I think when you're bestowed a Grimbo start upon you, you just always take that Grimbo start. It's because Magic Deck's the GOAT. I actually do really like Magic Deck. More than I might give it credit for. I don't think it's like incredible, but like it's good. It's not a bad deck by any means. I think it's slept on for sure. That shop was almost exactly the same. Yeah. And I'm just, little do you know, I'm just playing on the exact same seed. Could take a Mad Joker for more consistent scoring. If I was really ballsy here, I would go Mad Joker, Uranus, Fool, Uranus, Fool, Uranus. But A, I'm not that ballsy, and B, we just like don't really need to do that. Bang. I don't think this wins. I should have maybe played a card or a hand before this. Oh, it does win. Okay. Yeah, Rental Bloodstone. You're funny. You're funny. Rental Bloodstone. Sure. I like gold seals. I really want to pop the wheel, but I think that's just not a good play. When we're losing interest on it. Wheel thrice, surely? Yeah, no, that's a great strat. That's it. No, that was exactly what I was thinking, chat. Y'all read my mind with that one. Triple wheel. I hate that every Balatro player thinks exactly alike. He actually thought about red sealing the 8. I actually didn't. I thought about gold sealing the 8 just to make you mad. But I figured that might be a bit mean. Okay, we have to take a reroll here because we have no chips. We have to do the same thing. Okay. I don't want to be playing flushes, so I think Crafty Joker or Abstract Joker is fine here. We'll keep 4 to a straight and hopefully the extra molt. Yeah, the extra molt scores more for us. Good luck. I'm going to sleep. Hopefully you win for something. Hopefully you win or something. Appreciate you, Cheese. Hope you have a good rest, man. Red card's cool if we're not broke as shit. Needle sucks. Deathing that gold seal sounds kind of fun. We could for sure death the gold seal. I mean, we have 3 deaths, so if we death the gold seal, it's a really good play. I think I discarded to, or rerolled too aggressively. I think if I don't take this flower pot, I'm just guaranteed dead to needle, right? I actually don't know, so this might have been a throw play, but I'm pretty sure I was. Toss this. How much does like 2 pair get me? Death 3 times for 5 of a kind. Did I say 5 of a kind? I said 4 of a kind. There's no way I said 5. That's rough. We actually hit the flower pot? That's kind of wild. 07s? No, we hit the flower pot, bro. We're fine. Didn't hit the gold seal, which is sad, but that's okay. As long as we get out, right? I think we would have actually been... Well, no, we wouldn't have been dead, but we would have had to sacrifice a death if we didn't invest in the flower pot, which, like, it was probably the smarter play, but I ain't about that. Okay, anti-2 needle is not that bad, so like I don't want to complain about it because anti-2 needle is free on like 90% of runs. Anti-2 needle into anti-3 wall. Like, what is this shite, dude? What is this? That's so cringe. Anti-3 wall is just impossible, dude. We have to take blue jokers so that we have chips molt to X molt for the wall. So this blue joker is going to eat every single dime that I would ever hope to generate. But if I don't take it, we just die to the wall. If we don't find anything better. We also were alive if we grabbed that eternal red card. Yeah, but I don't like grabbing red card when I don't have an econ base. And we would have been flat broke if I grabbed that, so I don't love that. But you definitely could have done it. Let's grab this juggler because it's free. I can see more cards. I would love to find this gold seal so that I'm not broke as shit. I think I'm going to sacrifice some Grimbo Molt here. Son of bitch. Okay. Full house is fine. I just don't love grabbing red card. I think red card's fine, but I just... It's like really finicky early on. When you're still trying to like get value out of packs. Once you have a build, you're like okay to just skip everything, but this early it's a little scary. No clubs in this hand is crazy. No clubs here is just actually tragic. The wall stands tall, beckoning for someone to climb it. I think we'll be fine, no? Damn, we just barely can't fit all the suits. Tragic. How much does this straight get me, just like off the bat? Oh, 3,600. No, we're fine here. 2 pairs flower pot. No. I'm going to play the straight for points, but I do want to dupe these gold seals here just because we're like flat. We're plumb out of money. We're plumb broke. And I want a little bit of cash, and like 4 of a kind also scores pretty well here. Which duping a negative gold seal feels a little awkward, but I'm all for it if I can get a little bit of cash to my name. And we also have flush. No, we don't have flush 5 because I talisman to this. I didn't grab it from a pack. That's right, chat. That's right. I forgore. Let's do this. Not expecting this to score spectacularly, but that amount of money on one hand is pretty cool. 2 pairs probably gets us out with Abstract Grimbo Blue Joker. That gets us to what? 9,400 plus 2K is 11,400, and then we, yeah, this is fine. Sell the juggler because I am not paying rent on his dumbass. Ship the straight, call it a day. I'll pay rent on the blue joker because now that we're not like flat broke, he is actually going to help with our scoring quite a bit. I hate this every time I choose a number. They just die in the first game. Oh, for Squid Games? Tragic. Take the small arcana. I'm cool with deathing for a fool here. That's fine by me, bruh. Take the big arcana. Okay. Could death for another fool. I don't think I'm going to. But it is a little bit of a funny prospect. I think I'm just going to chariot a queen here, I guess. Speculative shoot the moon. Definitely playing into that. Take a swash for the road. Go next. Flower Pot's gonna debuff, chat. No! He will be missed. Play a bunch of gold seals. This scores, yeah, like half the blind. This scores the other half. Good stuff. That Flower Pot saved you. I'm glad he saved me, but he's buns. Like, I want him out of here. I'm glad he was kind and gracious enough to save me, but now he's toast, and I'm okay with that, chat. I'm okay with that. We could buy a star if we think we're gonna star all these other 9s and just play flush 5 9s. That shit's not happening, but it would be kind of funny. I want to like Flower Pot so badly, but it's just so bad. Chat, unironically, like genuine answers only. Do we think Flower Pot is going to be better when lucky cards get... Or, not lucky cards, god damn it. When wild cards get buffed in the new update. Do we think Flower Pot is going to be better, or do we still think it's going to be too difficult to pilot? Yes, probably. I honestly think it's still... I mean, I guess it, like, heavily depends on what the buff is, but I honestly think it's still going to be too difficult to pilot. I still think it's going to be not worth... Wow, I can't believe that didn't win. That's actually so cringe. Is Grimbo Molt worth gold seals? I would say so. Especially when it's that many. Damn. Alright, we're not broke anymore, but now our scoring just looks like shit. How many 9s do you have? 9. Imagine that. Take a business card for the road. Look in here. We'll emp in case there's like a death in here. Tragic. Make a lucky gold seal, and that's a better death target than what we had. Hang him. Always. Take a reroll here, because we're kind of broke. This is not the run for the order. It could be the run for Ancient Joker. I think it's more so the run for Supernova. This is trying to bait me with it being on diamonds right now. There's no way that pans out for me. I think it's probably just a Supernova angle, and we just straight pair max from now until the end of the game. We have Grimbo, we have Supernova, we have Blue Joker. We just need one X-Molt Joker, and we're fine with this build. Hook is annoying, but it's not the worst thing in the world. We'll play the straight. This is going to toss the steal. I knew it. No business card. That's the entire reason that I played that straight. Now I feel like an idiot. Play the pair. Do this for right now, just for more points. Okay, one more pair I think wins. Does straight win? If straight wins, I'm trying to get business card value here. Yeah, this wins. If you get Cloud9, you get $9 because you have 9 9s. I did this to see how many 9s I could fit in one sentence. Mr. Goat, I forgot to send you something. Can I have you watch something on stream after run? Yeah, that sounds fun and also kind of ominous. Why is it always the eye? Why is it always the eye? Can I have something else, please? I don't like the eye. The eye is not yummy. The video is also ominous. I think I might know what it is then, or I know like along the lines of what it is then. Maybe. I'm just emping here. That was such a buns emp. It's always eye. I guess we haven't really scaled a hand, to be fair, but like the eye does not play nicely with Supernova, which is troublesome. Can't take you. I really want to, though. That would be so funny. All right, I gotta lock in on Supernova for like long-term shit. So we're just paramaxing from now on, even though we have a bunch of gold seals here. Really hoping the lover's buff is that wildcards can also be a different number within one value of the original number. I am going to assume that we are disappointed, and it is just going to be that wildcards cannot be debuffed. Which I still think that that's like an okay enough buff, but it's like also pretty underwhelming. But I think that's going to be the case. If and I had to guess. Also, I think we're dead here. It's going to be close. Maybe not. Oh, wait, I didn't see we had another... I should have played glass there. I didn't see we had another hand. Would it have mattered? No. If we were 2 grand off, glass gets us... We had level 2 pair. Glass gets us, what? 6 molt plus another 3 with... steel. Glass would not have mattered there. Glass would not have mattered there. All right, Unseen, what do you need? Did you DM it already? I came back hours later and see the streak is 0. Amazing. Yeah, we're getting some not so good luck. I feel like there should be more ways of making wild. Chat, here's an... Okay, that sparked an idea in my head. Chat, do we think that Sigil... Do we think that Sigil, the spectral card, making all of the cards in the hand wild as opposed to all of them a random suit, do we think that's too broken? I honestly think that that's not too broken. In the game's current state, at least. Maybe that's too broken once wilds get adjusted, but I think that's way better for Sigil. I think it would be worse, to be honest. I mean, it's worse for, like, bosses and stuff, but, like, is it really worse, though? Because, like, Sigil does literally nothing right now. That doesn't sound too broken as is. That's what I'm saying. Like, Sigil is probably the worst. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's worse than just Sigil right now. Maybe if that issue is changed, then it'll be a strong spectral. That's what I'm saying. Like, in its current state, I think it's fine. But obviously, when shit gets reworked, it might be... Yeah, okay. I think I know what this is. Yeah. I think. All right, let me get my my window capture cooking. Chat, story time. Current state, maybe it would be fine as it takes some enhancements out. For future, it is probably far too OP. I don't know what it would be. Incantation is good just because of hologram. I think it's, like, fine. Incantation is the worst. I don't think it's incantation. I think Sigil would be fine. I gotta write the shit down because I want to make a YouTube video about, like, what do I think would be a good addition to the stakes. Also, this is my tab with Twitch chat, so let me pull up Twitch chat again. My bad. Where's my creator dashboard? Hello? Stream manager, please. All right, we're back. Ouija, I'd argue, is often worse because of the hand size. Ouija is phenomenal in the early game, and it gets better on certain decks. But yes, Ouija after, like... Ouija's in a weird, like, liminal space of spectral cards, because I think antes 1 and 2, especially if you're on something like Abandoned deck or something like that, or like Checkered deck, I think Ouija is phenomenal. but after like literally ante 2, like as soon as you have any amount of jokers shown to you in the shop, Ouija just sucks. It's really bad. Luigi board? Yeah, maybe. All right, let me get the stats off screen. Let me mess with display cap so that I'm showing the... Or no, not display cap. God, I don't want to do display cap. I don't want to dox my horrid... what's it called? Desktop. All right, here we go. Is this over the game? This is over the game. All right, chat. Shh. Lore, lock in. Why is this... There's like there was like one pixel of Balatro that I could see at the bottom of the screen. That really pissed me off. All right, chat. Shh. Lore. Oh, let me also... okay, hang on. Let me also go into Balatro settings and turn down the audio. Okay. Bang. Chat, lore. Hopefully my face cam is in a good place. I'm confused. Is this a teaser? I'm assuming this is a teaser. Otherwise, I'm confused. I'm not going to lie. I feel bad for making you do all this work. It's not worth it. It's not a bunch of work. I'm just like an idiot. Yeah, just a teaser. Read title, bud. Oh, teaser. Okay, yeah, no, that it does say that it's a teaser. Interesting. No, YouTube suggested leaked, and it's not Balatro. What? Is that related to the I don't want to spoil anything in case it's related, but is that related to the one short that you posted in the announcements channel that one time? Of I probably only have to say that for you to get what I'm hinting at. But I thought that was really cool. It's for my horror short film. Okay, well, buddy just spelled it out. All right. I did not have to worry about spoiling it then. Yeah, no, I'm actually excited for that because I saw you drop that and I was like, this is very pog. I do love that. Oh my god, they spelled the word right. Huh? Make sure you update your all-time win-loss. It'll drive me crazy. I don't think I've updated my win-loss for tonight anyway, so I gotta do that. Or maybe I have and I'm just stupid. That's also a non-zero chance. All right, gold stake stats. Yeah, no, I didn't update it. 2-4, first loss on Magic deck. Not looking like we're gonna go better than 8-7 because Magic, like, we've already fumbled on 2 decks that I'm extraordinary at least statistically. 2-4. That's not great. Overall, the fluff. Can we up? Can it save, please? Hello? All right. Overall, 15-21. I still feel like I would do worse than that. So far, I've been working on writing out the scenes, and I'll be finding some days to skip stream to get the recording done, hoping to have it done in the next couple of months. Hell yeah. Paranoia like the Balatro Joker. I think that's the wrong thing. All right. That's going to do it for me for tonight, lads. I appreciate you stopping by. Runs kind of smacked you around today. I mean, there were like a couple of runs where I could have just genuinely... Like the yellow deck run, obviously I could have just played way better. But, yeah, we had some stinkers today. Red deck, we just had nothing in the first shop, and that kind of just happens. I feel like I could play around that if I was a better player. So, like, you know... Red deck, I won't give it, but, like, dude... Black deck run... That could have been our first black deck win in, like, the after C++. Well, like, that we're keeping track of. And just everything that went wrong in Ante 5. Everything that could have went wrong in Ante 5 did. Which was really annoying. Thanks for peeping the teaser in the stream, Mr. Shock. Yeah, of course, man. Anytime, anytime. I appreciate you stopping by. All right. It looks like only Sizak that I know is streaming, and we've rated Sizak like 60 times. So if y'all want to raid Sizak, I'm like super down to raid Sizak, but I might just let y'all disperse. I also just raided Sizak. I also just don't want to raid because when I raid, like I like raiding people like a lot just because, like, you know, sense of community and all that, but like I also don't like raiding because when I raid, I stay in the stream that I raid for like an hour minimum, and then I go to sleep at like stupid time. But like raiding is cool, so I just gotta like work on that. The obligation, it's not an obligation, so it's just like a skill issue on my part, but like it kind of feels like an obligation to an extent. Like I feel awkward if I just dump a bunch of viewers and then I'm like, bye. You know? That's why I normally try to dip after like 5 minutes or a couple messages. Yeah. I think I'm just going to let y'all disperse into the Aether tonight. We'll probably be doing the same thing tomorrow. Deck tier list will be up sometime this week. I'm busy for probably the majority of tomorrow, so it probably won't be up tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. And then like pretty much the whole rest of the week after that, I'm free. So I would say expect deck tier list on, what is today? Tomorrow's Tuesday. So I'd expect deck tier list on Wednesday at the earliest, maybe around like Friday at the latest. And then I've got a couple other ideas for videos floating around, which if I, you know, I'm not busy, so I'm going to have like time to work on them. So I might do like a edited video, because I talked about doing commentary stuff. I talked about wanting to make that video. The one video that's been floating around the most is what I want to see for the new Balatro update. So if I can carve out some time, maybe this weekend or something, I can write a script on that. I've also had the idea of just making a beginner's guide to Balatro for forever. And I have like the very like first bit of a script down for that. But now it looks like Doc Spectred might be beating me to it on a series like that. So I don't know if I want to actually go through with it, because edited videos take a long ass time and like, you know, script and all that. But yeah. Hi, I heard new Balatro update. Yeah, it has been confirmed that there will be that Balatro is being updated by the end of the year. Obviously, it could get delayed, which if that happens, we're all sad. But as far as we know, Balatro is supposed to be receiving an update by the end of the year that rebalances some things, adds some things, etc., and so on. So yeah. Ugh. Anyways, chat, love you guys. Smash like on the video. Y'all are the best. Thank y'all for watching. If you're on YouTube, come over to the Twitch. The chat's usually a bit more lively, and you can gamble your channel points. Come over to the Twitch if you're on the YouTube. If you're on the Twitch, sub to the YouTube. I do daily uploads on there, and also both platforms. Come over to the Discord if you're not already in the Discord. We have a community Minecraft server. We yap about Balatro a lot. We yap about just nonsense a lot. So if you're into, you know, just yapping, essentially, or gaming, or both, come on over to the Discord. Anyway, love you guys. Stay safe. Sleep well. Have a good one, chat. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.